Twitch stream just activate?
Yep, we are live. Okay.
The mod itself adds lots of different sort of structures. So on top of that sort of thing, you've got stuff like turning moons into spaceships, planets into spaceships. Dyson spheres that instead of generating energy, shoot off a beam that'll blow up a planet. That kind of stuff.
Really?
Any way to fix the echo thing we have going on before it drives me completely the fuck insane?
Oh, no. I'm sure there is.
You'll probably want to mute either Dave in the Discord or Dave on.
Oh, I see.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, I can just mute myself. Hold on.
I have the Twitch muted. So.
There. Does that help?
Oh, are we just... Well, that would cause a delay trying to talk to Dave.
Is that a problem?
You would want your Discord to be unmuted, and we can
just mute the stream.
Don't tell me what I want.
I was about to say, the one suggestion we could do is, so we can kind of see the game in real time, at least for those in here, is David could also share screen of the game. I don't know if that's going to destroy the stream though, but just a suggestion.
Yeah, worth a shot. Hold on.
Because then we can just mute the stream. We don't have to worry about anything. Everything we'll need is on here.
Is it?
Mara, I had a question for you. At what point can we do the join or now deal?
Basically, the moment it's open, don't worry, I'll tell you guys once it's open.
Sure.
Yeah, right now it's still just it's Dave making their monarch, and then once the different nobility houses have been picked, we'll join.
Okay, so what do people think?
Is picking which basically regions he wants, or
well, red for sure.
Wants. Since he's hosting, I think it's fair to just let him pick. I always like the counts person.
Okay. And let's see. Any votes on the last one? We got any votes on the last one?
I like green.
Okay, there we go. Patricians of the Coast.
Do you guys? Okay, this is where you now type !join and your pronoun into chat, and you'll get funneled into a random region. It'll try to do its best to balance it. It's not perfect. And people from Dave's Twitch chat can join as well, so we'll have them showing up.
How do we tell if we've made it in?
So you can.
Your name will pop up on the screen in the background. Like right now, you're in Barrens.
Hang on, let me share my screen as well to kind of show something.
Oh, you know what?
So
It shows up on the stream.
Yeah.
if you just let me. So there's an extension as well you can enable, which will show you which region you're in, how much personal wealth, your objectives, stuff like that. You can get. I'm sharing my screen to kind of show it. If anybody wanted to see it. So this green diamond shows everything you can enable by clicking this, manage access, and then accept, and then make sure it's visible. And that will give you all of the information you'll need without needing to bother you. Yeah, this is it.
Okay.
Is the extension on their website?
It's enabled through Twitch.
It's through Twitch.
Yeah,
If you hover over the screen, there will be a little box that pops out on the right usually.
Yep.
Which is what you'll click on to enable access for the thing.
If you bought the game and you want your stuff to do it, I recommend making sure you have it linked to your Twitch before joining. But I assume everybody's already done that. If you were,
it. I just need to I load up King of the Castle and tell it, hey, I'm cool with you. Is my Twitch username.
Yeah, you basically you tell it you're cool with it, and it links, and it's really quick and easy. It's very painless. It does not even ask for a lot. It just wants to know what your name is, and that's really it.
Okay, let's
And
move forward, and
I don't think
people
we're-
can join in as they go. Well, they can join as we go, so it's fine.
yeah.
Okay. Acquire an heir, then complete your ambition to win. Okay. First reign will likely end in disaster. That's what I'm aiming for. Heavy as a head that wears a
Oh.
crown. Okay, thanks.
The disaster part, not that. not your reign.
Yes, I'm aware. Thank you for clarifying.
Just gotta make sure we're on.
Keep an eye on the regent's schemes. Those things. Okay. If they pass all the stages, they'll win.
Very
Yeah. Be careful of the region's defiance stat. If it gets too high, the regions may rebel. To win, pass all 3 stages of your scheme. That's if you're noble. How you vote is up to you. If your defiance stat's high enough, you can rebel. Okay. You get it.
Yeah. If anybody has any questions, I'll just answer them throughout the play.
Cool. Cool.
And I'll give generalized information throughout to try to make sure I'm not just basically trying to metagame just at all. I'm going to mostly try to play for funsies, not to win or to lose.
Nice.
How are we supposed to see our stuff as opposed to whatever Dave's just sharing?
Through Discord, you really can't, but
I mean, I'm on Twitch.
yeah, so you just click the little diamond over the screen and that brings up your information. And you can see,
Just says join the game as a noble.
You have joined,
have
right?
did you did you click the little crown on the right side and go to manage access?
Yeah, I did. It's granted.
That's really strange. Can you try refreshing the page really quickly?
You might have a cookie issue. Like ad block stuff might be in play, because that's what's happening with me right now.
Ah.
Or also check see if maybe there's a better Twitch TV error issue. Do you have that?
Alright, and the ad block fixed it.
Oh, okay. Good. I'll move myself
I'm gonna
back
quickly
over.
go over just a few things so information-wise everybody has things.
Okay.
How are we supposed to know what our
Ah.
scheme is?
We'll get into that. By the way, Dave, your camera was actually in probably the best spot it could have been.
Okay.
On the left side.
All right. Fair enough.
I
Fair
just saw
enough.
you
Fair enough.
moving and I'm like,
Fair
you're
enough.
in a good spot, like right under the stats is perfect.
Okay.
Use the stats to
There we go.
Yeah, just where the stats. There you go. You're perfect.
There we
Well,
go. Okay.
Okay, so I'll quickly go over schemes and the ambition, just so it'll go over an in-game, but I'll just quickly go over. Schemes are going to be chosen at the end of the first season, which is after these 3 events. Each season has 3 events, 1 for each month, essentially. Oh, awesome. I'm gonna keep going. Basically, so basically, schemes are gonna last X amount of seasons, and you're going to be and you and your team will pick what you want to do. Since there's 5 of us, one team currently has 1 person, so they get to ask themselves what they want to do. The first person to pick sort of their scheme or goal is going to be Dave, who will pick his ambition, which is the Path to Victory event down there. The Monarch always has an event in the season to determine whether or not they win. There are different events that'll update our stats, we'll be able to vote, things like that. It'll make a lot more sense once we get into play, but more or less you will be giving goals and options and stuff like that. It will also provide you, for schemes, there's 3 things you have to pass. For the ambition, it's a little different. It's sort of a walking inevitability if the schemes don't pass.
All right.
So the more time that passes, the more likely the monarch is to win.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Let's start with a council introduction.
One thing to note, one thing that you might want to do is change your color to match your room in the chat. Might be fun.
Oh, how do you do that? Even.
That's
Click
in the
on
settings.
your name where you click to join, and there's chat activity.
Oh, okay.
Mention swap.
Nice. Team Red Bitches. That's right. Okay.
I mean, it updated on me for me.
Yeah. Okay. That's me. Kingdom stats. How we're doing.
Changing mine, but I'm on the green.
So the region
That's going over the
stats.
stats.
Yeah.
If any of the top 3 stats is 0, it's game over. We all lose.
Gotcha.
Unless somebody's rebelling.
Okay. If defiance higher than both authority and stability, then region can trigger a rebellion. Okay. I can oh, there's the noble lists. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Virgil and Aaron are both on the red team. Gotcha. It looks like Odie is the only one that's all alone.
Odie gets to ask himself what he wants to do.
Yep. If anybody's, I think there might be some people in the chat that are not actually in the game. So if so, just type, it's I believe exclamation point, then join, and then followed by your pronouns. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now that you're the king, the first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from across the kingdom, the east coast, and the bleak marsh. Introduce myself to the east. I think that's the reds, right? Oh, no. That's the purples. Okay. And I'm talking to Odie. Odie, you want to go ahead?
Do us the favor of speaking for Count Odie the Thylon.
In honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty, may you escape the doom that befell your predecessor.
Ooh, kind of rude to mention predecessor's dooms. All right. Introduce.
The counts are basically just vampires.
Gotcha. All right. So introduce yourself to the patricians of the coast. These are the greens, and we got Frog of Scrying, who is I don't believe in chat. So a pleasure, Your Serene Highness. Oh, it's Ben. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was your name, Ben. Yeah, go ahead, Ben.
Only issue is I'm kind of behind on video leaks.
Oh.
We are doing...
Should I just go through the Discord stream?
Yeah, if you look
Yeah,
through
go
it there,
the
you should see
Discord
it.
Stream. It's a lot quicker.
A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under you, right?
See, that's much nicer. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, this is the player's broadcast. Oh, premium noble. Ooh. All right, Virgil. Premium it up.
Well, thanks, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape.
You're gonna regret that voice, I think. All right, and with that, the introductions are done.
Words and deeds.
The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the noble argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. All right, and let's avoid the throne at all costs and go to this instead. Heir and ambition. I have to acquire an heir and compete in an ambition to win the game. Spams is useful but not necessary. Okay, Spymaster. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in their place. Oh noes!
Never do that.
I appreciate that, Lord. Oh no. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. I said that in bold because it's extra important. My question is this. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Let's see. I'm a pretty good guy, but I don't let's see. Ugh. Father of the nation. There you go. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of your commoners? Seriously? Are you just hoping for a favorable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return. Okay.
Soak the fields.
Wow.
Dang.
Harsh.
You just said you weren't going to ski and immediately
And
sold
then-
the field.
I didn't
No.
say that out loud.
I think you misunderstand. That's bad for the fields. Plants don't like salt. Alright, coronation.
Growing potatoes. It's
Oh.
meant to be.
Oh, you're pre-salting them, like for French fries later. That's alright, nice. Chancellor, Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? The delay any longer would make the nobles restless. You guys aren't restless, are you? I'm not
Oh,
hearing.
we're
Okay.
restful, clearly.
That was a very long note.
Enjoy the golden age of French fries.
Yes. Very well then. What must I do?
I worry Virgil's going to destroy his voice with that.
It's fine, but let me know if it's too annoying.
No, it's good. As is tradition,
Why
the
didn't you-
council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation.
Too bad.
This is an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run by the council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? We don't seem to have an option. Oh, that's it.
Before
Change
you
cats.
hit next, this will trigger a timer.
Okay.
You can end the vote at whenever you want, but it's just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Sometimes there is only like a 30-second timer, I want to say, but for most cases, this is a timer that you can end whenever you need.
Gotcha. Okay.
One thing to correct on that: the timer is 30 seconds. Only there, it does not auto-complete. You can just sit on that screen.
Gotcha. Oh, and just as a note for some people who have just shown up, also hi Panguino. You can jump in at any time and drop off at any time. So if you only have a little bit, feel free to jump in and make my life miserable, and then drop out later. So yeah, anyway, certain choices will change stats. Some choices that will do so will indicate this change here. All choices that change stats have these indicators, and they do not show what region affected. Okay. These are the options. Monarch can change how a vote is run with the law. You may use one law per vote. Try using your veto on one option you dislike. When the vote opens, nobles vote using the command !vote, followed by the choice letter. Okay. The monarch may close the vote anytime after all nobles have voted or the timer hits 0. Wow, I'm not good at talking right now. Okay, so here we go.
Also, before you vote, make sure Dave starts it. I think there's a something that can block it if you vote too early, and it can be blocked out.
Oh, okay, good. Alright, so I can select a choice. That's my preferred voting option. Don't know if that
So-
has any weight whatsoever, but that's a
It
thing.
does absolutely nothing.
Good to know.
I'm not going to lie to you on that one. It does absolutely nothing except be like, I like this one. Which
Okay.
I can say out loud.
Right. Or I can veto, so I can take an option off the table. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine, which will cost me money, but
I
make it more
love
stable.
wine.
Okay, well, good to know.
Wine is so good.
So each season you'll get to use each of these ones.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god. I don't care about that. Throw the king in the river. Oh, I like that. That's fun, but I lose authority, so that's not great. Troops shall bear the king through the streets atop a shield. That adds to military, but loses my authority. I like throw the king in the river, but you know, I'm gonna. In fact, I'm gonna select it.
The effect of money. What happens when you run out?
I think you lose, right? Everybody loses if the
Yeah,
treasure's
no,
empty.
it's a lot.
Yeah. All right, so get ready. Here we go.
Alright, now we get to vote.
Obviously, just select the one that I indicated there, and we can just.
So it's exclamation mark vote and then the letter that you want.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're definitely throwing Dave in the river.
Nice. It's a tradition. Virgil? Well, you said you liked wine. I get it.
I'm looking to have that 1,000 gold transferred to me and mine and
Is
my
that-
friends.
Is that how that works?
Yeah,
I don't think it says that you get it.
it's sort of divvied out. I think that's how it works.
All right.
I think it depends on the situation.
Well, too bad.
It's not
I'm
always-
going in the river, Virgil. There's nothing you can do about it.
It's not always clear what's going to happen when a certain option is picked.
Okay. So, stat changes. This shows what stats been changed and how much by. So, stability is now civil. Authority is now dubious. It is decided the king will be thrown in the river. What? No, let me get changed. No, I don't like either of those. I was in for this. A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true king. Nobles pick you up and carry you to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back on the banks, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Yeah, which one? Which one of you? Which is it?
What is
You'll
dead
never know.
may never die.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. Season is complete. Okay, each season will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Passing all scheme stages, place the region's claimant on the throne. Okay, who's one of the barons? Virgil's a baron. Virgil, why don't you speak for Lennox?
I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne.
Very nice. Vote is open for the Reds. Come on, you Reds.
Let's see, Aaron, what are we thinking?
We have military, so why not do gunpowder?
Yeah, remember.
We don't. Maybe gunpowder can also be used to burn the fields. Maybe.
Sure, I'm voting Dave.
Sounds good.
Aaron just wants the pyro option.
Yeah. Alright. Congrats on your decision to undermine me via explosions.
Authority is also low, so yeah, it seems like a good call.
The Republic of Kirith has a substance called gunpowder. With enough of it, the barons could take over the kingdom. Of course, a sensible king would never allow one region to hoard such a thing. To do so secretly, the barons must ensure their trading partners don't fear the king's wrath. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Well, you, yeah.
Virgil victory speech, man.
In 2 seasons, it will check if authority is low, and then so we can move to the next stage.
Okay. All right, Odie, you want to be Nicholas here?
My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring down we can bring back those days of old, but not while the false king Fromage wears the crown.
Harsh. Hurrah, hurrah, rah, rah.
Alright, Odie, ask Odie what he wants.
Yeah, blood ritual, ascension, or possession.
Jesus Christ, am I the am I the baddies?
Yes,
you are.
Yes.
definitely.
Naturally.
You are the gothic vampire kind of faction.
Oh, you got 4 seconds left. Oh, whew.
The different regions is based off a different sort of fantasy.
All right, ascension. All right. Bwah, bwah. The counts plan to induct the king into their secret cult and offer him immortality in exchange for the throne. I mean, deal. I'll do that right now. I'm in. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. All right. Well, let's do it, guys. I believe in us. All right. Who are we gonna have as Cyril here? Oh, Ben's already talked. So Aura, why don't you go ahead and take this?
Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate. than that of King Fromage. Something must be done.
Hmm. All right. So
All right,
subterfuge, conspiracy, or corruption. All right.
Oh, let's do corruption, because then we work with the barons a little bit.
Oh no.
So I'm with corruption. I think that sounds like fun.
Authority is going to be something of an issue. it
Everyone
seems.
under my no authority at all.
I don't trust the treasury. That seems too much in the monarch's control.
All right. Well, only one vote, but that's enough.
Okay, it's worth noting Odie has a teammate now.
Yep. Oh yeah. Looks like
Congratulations, you have a
Paul
teammate.
finally joined. Yeah. Hey, Ryo Cruz. Good to see you. All right. If you want to join in, just hit exclamation point join and your pronouns if you want to. So the patricians plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Okay, well, it shouldn't be too tough because it's already that. Okay. I can see all that BS. Okay. Thanks for the warning. I appreciate it. All right, end season. Okay, things that have gone wrong.
A lot.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and throw some stuff to the barons here. A call for apprentices. Oh, it's Paul, so I will speak for him, and I know Paul, so this will be a perfect impression. Great tidings, Your Majesty! A meddling wizard to set up shop in Chinsk. Perfect. All right. I believe it's Briss, the Lord of the Bells. Tell me more about this wizard. Oh, the Chancellor. Okay. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the Church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare to move against them openly. Brisk has influence over sound, and its counterpart, silence. Though this power seems meager compared to other wizards, they are not to be underestimated. They put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. The Droves of Unwashed Glory, you get the idea. Now, oh, here we go. Aaron is adding a counterpoint, it would seem. You see what this there?
As in, so I have decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those common folk are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen.
Nice.
Here.
You could put your clothes on if it weren't for your servant's help. Cantless goes ahead. To have a provincial wizard on the council would present a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. Then we shall assemble the council. Yeah, that's probably true, Paul. Okay, so allow Aaron to become Brisk Apprentice, which would do something with Defiance. I guess probably increase it for the counts and decrease it for barons. Require he forfeits his noble title in order to become an apprentice. So there would be some amount of money lost and some amount gained for who knows where and who. Forbid him from traveling to Chinsk.
The treasury is the entire kingdoms, I believe, and wealth is that person's wealth.
Oh,
That's
okay.
correct.
Well, I like that one, but I don't think we're gonna get a lot of votes from the Reds on that one.
I think we should vote B. I think B sounds like a fun option.
Yeah, I like B.
Well, I actually don't care at all.
Lower the authority of this kingdom.
Don't vote yet.
Oh, it's too late.
So
It's vote time.
Oh, it is. It's
Yep. Yeah, I don't have any kind of preference on this, so feel free.
We allow maybe an agent to engage with this wizard who might be us.
Okay. Ben being Switzerland over here. All right. Voting has closed.
Imagine
the
the
barons.
destruction.
Oh no. Looks like Aaron's lost his noble title.
Alright, so I'll catch you guys later, I guess.
I suppose this is an acceptable compromise. That's much more like Paul, I think. I did it. Aaron begins his journey to Chinsk immediately. His successor, Baron No One 101-2, inherits his position on the council, but the treasury confiscates the vast majority of his wealth as payment. You died!
Still Roman numerals, still ones. That's very
Wow. So
Aaron died. Aaron 2 took over.
it did not go well, this tournament, it would seem. Prince President Chinsk attracts all sorts of visitors, so the power of the latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. Yikes. But
Aaron is Inigo Montoya.
yes.
We killed his brother. Gonna prepare to die.
Yeah. So that hurt farming, which I'm not super happy about, but it added trade, which I don't care about. Alright. So that didn't go great for me, but I got some
What are
money.
you talking about? Farming is now fruitful.
No, but it's less than whatever it was. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what 7 is.
It's still fruitful, my dude.
Fruitful's pretty good, but it's no 7, whatever that is.
Every point farming goes down, like 10,000 peasants die.
Yeah, but you know, that's fruitful. All right, so
Yeah,
next.
it's fruitful for our vampire side over here.
Okay, so let's go do the honor guard.
Bountiful harvest.
We've done enough for the vampires right now. Let's spread it out a little bit. Now that you're king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Please don't hurt me. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, your majesty. I can't do it, because I'm busy doing other stuff. Okay, so what are my options? Sure. Each region... Oh, okay, so this is basically a political decision about which people will protect me. Yeah, okay. What's the deal with the knights? Order of the Drowned Rose are very respectable. Okay. They don't really fight so much, mostly poems. Doesn't sound great for military-wise, but I do like a good poem. Coastal Gladiators.
Mortal spell poem.
I'm glad to hear Virgil pimping them out. That's interesting. So on the greens, we got a graying of lowborn crooks. Okay. Vain and selfish lowborn crooks. Sounds great. Really selling them to me. And veterans of the march. They fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, but they're loyal and tough as nails. I like that. Okay, I'm not doing foreign mercenaries, I'll tell you that. So let's see.
You don't need an honor guard.
You don't
Yeah,
not
this-
hard. But if
There's
you
nothing
did,
to worry about.
honors are learning about muskets at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to get an honor guard, and I think that I will do the veterans of the march, because they seem to know what they're doing.
A wise decision, my lord.
The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into your throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. That's kind of upsetting. But okay, each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. And they're arranged in order of the size of the scar. That's handy. Alright, and the Gossamer Shield.
Gossamer?
Yep. Your Highness, heed my plea. The great tragedy of our time has befallen the East. A demon hatched from the ground? Somebody died. Wait. I really feel like there's a big gap between a demon hatched from the ground and somebody died, right?
Clearly the last one.
Yes, you ran out of capes? Worse than that, I fear. An order of once great knights has fallen into disrepute. Oh my. It's the Order of the Gossamer Shield, Your Highness. They were once
I don't
the
think that's
greatest.
a shield.
It's, well, I mean, so I mean, Gossamer is more like a, description of the feel of the shield. So, fair enough, I guess. Knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land. Tales that would make a troll weep. Is that extra hard? Trolls like really stoic? But they've been brought low. They're working as glorified bounty hunters for the coast. This is a stain on the honor of the East. Okay, Raya Cruz. Okay. Oh yeah, I see you guys. Alright. Nonsense, our military has suffered some setbacks recently, so we hired Gossamer Security to keep order. For a pretty penny, I might add. Gossamer Security has been solving the problems we want solved, and kicking the buttocks we want kicked. Darkhav's bones! Gossamer Security, how has it come to this? They are knights, not mercenaries, and they need reminding of a little thing called chivalry. Okay. Please, Your Majesty, I beg the council to be reasonable. Okay, so is the council going to be reasonable? I have my doubts. What's bad for me?
Probably the top.
Yes, that is bad for me, definitely. 1 second. Sorry. Okay. So invest in Gossamer Security to help protect the coast. I assume that will make the coast less defiant. And increase trade, but cost me money. This one increases my authority. Oh, I like that one a lot, but you probably won't choose that one. This one reduces my authority, which I don't like. So I'm going to actually veto, ignoring the situation. Feel free to do otherwise.
I think B.
What do you guys think? I think you should do C. I mean, it's going to cost me a lot of money, but I think it's worth it.
I think B is the best option.
I concur.
It's just all over the place. Not really a strong preference for anything here, Clee. Oh, it's a tie. What does that mean?
It means you get to pick.
Ooh. So I'm going to hire that order. Yes. Well done.
Virgil just not vote.
I believe he did not. No, he did. He voted. Or maybe he just was just too late.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from a tiny laptop
Ah.
at the scores, so it's sort of like squinting at the icon.
Okay, I'll give you clear information about the options next time.
Also,
So-
just maybe it's like while you're sitting on the screen reading over the options, we can go be like, okay, this is what each one does,
Yeah.
and so people can prep their votes. And
Yeah.
then go be like, all right, we'll start.
Sounds good. All right, when they arrive in the palace, the Knights of the Gossamer Shield turn out to be petty, argumentative, and ruthless, worlds away from Conte's, his romantic vision. But they're very, very efficient. On the first day, they catch a thief sneaking into your kitchens and beat him to a pulp. Wow, harsh. As for your honor guard, they and the Order get on well. Certainly, they all have very high opinions of themselves. Nice. All right, that's the season. Boom. So nobles can use their wealth to bid on a building. Oh, okay. This is done through an auction where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When the auction is over, nobles can fund with the following command: ! Fund a X, where X is personal wealth. So how much you're actually paying in, I guess. Okay.
Oh, it's a bit.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it's a
So I'll go over how this works with Twitch chat really quick before we start it.
Yeah.
So it is a bidding war. We have about a minute of bidding time. I'll go through the options in a second. But you type !fund, space the letter of the option you want, and then how much money you want to put towards it. You can put towards as many or as few options as you want. You can choose to completely opt out, or in Aaron's case, be too poor to opt in. But yeah, so the options are A, raise faith, B, lower authority, C, so for A is lowering, it's raising just the Baron's faith, C is lowering the Count's faith, D lowers the stability, E raises the patrician's military, and F raises authority.
So we want B, right?
Yeah, you want B.
You probably want B, but the counts probably want C.
Well, yeah, but there's like 4 of us and 2 of them, so we get to
They do?
Have any money. You
Yeah.
put in the value of
It's
money you're investing.
it's money here.
It's fund, by the way, not vote.
Okay.
Yep.
still more money between red and green than purple.
And you have to put a number of how much money you're funding.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, exclamation point, fund, and then the letter, and then how much.
And the two most funded get picked. If you bid towards one and it doesn't get funded, you get your money back.
Okay. All right, here we go. Starting the auction. I'm gonna. It's a little bit nervous about this, to be honest. I don't know why, but.
Is there a okay, that looks like it's working.
On E,
I don't
nice.
know if there's a specific syntax.
Oh man. Okay, nice. 13 seconds. Time's up. Sadness.
The two towers I wanted were built.
Theater and the fortress. Well.
Virgil paid the most towards the theater, and Ben paid the most towards the fortress.
Okay, so we're back
Spend all that much money.
to crises. Okay, so finding a spouse.
When does the authority actually go down?
It already did.
It went up
It went up
from one of the
earlier, and then
choices.
went back down.
In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid: your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? I'm not interested in love. My dear, who said anything about love? This is a royal marriage. Just tell me what manner of candidates I should find. You can always say no after you had to look at them. Just whatever. Excellent. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Okay. Oh, and that's it. Okay, I thought I was actually going to get married.
Sorry, Aaron, if it comes to you to do a voice, you can seduce Dave. Just figure all
Good luck. You got an uphill battle, but I believe in you, buddy. Playing a rats. Baron Penguino Supreme strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns in the marsh are overcome by vermin, and we are no more poisoned for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Some challenges have uncertain outcomes. These can be random or based on a stat. Okay. So, we have Take That Rat and Go. The March can handle this alone. That's 40% to have some effect on farming, it would seem. Deliver a supply, I assume decreasing it. Deliver a supply of rat poison. That is 50% chance to probably reduce stability. Send them a shipment of cats, which seems sensible, which just reduces the treasury. Or hire some adventurers to clear out the rodents, which costs a lot of money and makes people less defiant. Which, whatever. We got a lot of room on defiance. I vote kitties. No, yeah. I just realized that is actually an option. Yes, I'm going to uselessly endorse kittens.
Finally, a decision I can get behind.
Meow 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 meow.
I mean, I can't vote because I don't have money.
No, you can vote.
No, you.
Yeah.
Oh, Faith's there. I don't know if Virgil and Odie, you guys remember Faith. We used to play Stellaris all together.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she is in chat. Did she join? Did she join?
Didn't know. All right, we're definitely going with the cats. Nice. Cats approacheth. Baron Pequeno Supreme bows to you deeply. I can't thank you enough, my liege.
Load the trebuchet.
Don't you mean the catapult?
Jesus, no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
What's that oh, that's only an 80% chance. Oof.
Yep. So let's wait and see what happens. Soon the rats are gone. A following springs up around one particularly successful Mauser, whose nickname is the Colonel, and a bronze statue is put up in his honor. The Defiance would have gone lower if it were possible.
Yeah.
But you guys just love me too much. He greatly enjoys sunning himself beside the statue, and the townspeople bring him dried fish for luck. Whether or not the gifts affect the town's fortune remains to be seen, but he's a very happy cat. Trade is now prosperous. Nice!
Quick question. Would you guys have any problem if I invited Faith into this Discord?
No. Fine by me.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if that comes up, Paul. We'll see. All right. This is a capital action, so if I'm going to get thrown in the river, this would be it. Suspicious Knights. You remember we hired those Eastern Knights to join the Palace Watch? The Order of the Cobweb Seal or whatever. Something's up. They're flashing far too much cash, considering what we pay them. One of them has bought their horse a full set of gold teeth.
That seems impractical.
Who
Indeed.
buys their horse? Indeed.
I mean, it seems like it wouldn't really work well for,
People who
well,
go out at a party.
Like medieval.
what kind of party is this? There's not even a horse with gold teeth. They're,
Shoes with style.
they're getting too big for the boots. Claim my scars were a sign I'd lost too many battles for their liking. As you see, they're not fitting in. Oh wait, that was somebody else saying that part. But they are doing a great job of keeping order in the city, and they're asking for their own barracks to keep them separate from the rabble. Oh, most pleasing. This sounds like a good way to honor our fine order. So, do we build a new
Yeah, I
wing?
think we just refused.
And that would make stuff happen. We
Yeah,
refuse
but
to
that
coddle
would
them.
raise authority if it succeeds.
Oh yeah.
Or investigate. I
I
l-
think a new wing would work well in separating the rabble from
A new wing.
supplying.
But that gives them stability. Why would we do that when we can just say we refuse and it just lowers authority only?
I mean, Virgil said
That's true.
I do
So that's
like
no longer an
the-
option.
I do like the idea here.
So,
Never mind, I guess we're voting A. To-
at least I will gain stability this way.
You do lose money this way.
Yeah, but you know, if the treasury goes down, everybody loses. So, if you guys decide to go all in on that, that's your call. What do you get? Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah. I imagine that Paul does want to get paid. Yes. Paul is right about that. Voting A is no good.
Tap our treasury.
Build a new wing of the palace. Well, the counts are delighted with the council's decision and praise your good judgment. It wasn't my judgment. It's these assholes. The East became less defiant.
Barons and counts love to be called bastards. Assholes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I said bastards.
We're all aware of
Of your parentage.
You know the counts are Team Purple, right?
Mhm.
So we're happy either way here.
That'll stop them getting underfoot at least. The Knights of the Gossamer Shield happily settle into their new space, causing less trouble for the palace staff, and we get more stable. But authority is pretty bad. Yes.
Just gotta get that nice and low.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. End of season.
Oh,
Amid dark and foreboding forests, a small, squat castle stands watch over the March border. There, at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Look here! Oh no, that's Aaron. There you go.
Look here. Fresh him at the curve.
He gets a new voice now.
incredible. May I see inside?
Careful with that torch, you fool. You'll blow us to smithereens.
Oh, so oh no, this is who is
Sir, this Sorry, Lynn.
No, that's good. That's Linux for sure.
Linux is an
Powerful,
actual
but we'll
person.
need much, much more than Game of Thrones.
I mean, what's the amount of black powder you need to just win a fight?
Linux was the shrill voice.
All right, for the next stage, you have to raise your trade to 5 or more.
And we already have it. Like this, we're just.
Man, what the hell is going on with this? Okay, taxing a region will increase the defiance stat and decrease noble wealth. While I like both those, because you guys suck.
Quickly.
Who has the most money? Definitely the perps.
I heard the purple faction, the counts are trying to lower your authority.
The Reds actually have the most money.
Well, in total, yes, it's true. So yeah, sounds good. We'll tax them. There we go.
Hooray!
Gary goes from having some money to once again having no
He
money.
has some money.
Also, green has the most money.
That's a lie. You're not
Who-
talking about my money.
Nobody,
More than us.
nobody has time for math, Aaron.
Fuck is a
You're stroking up the wrong creek here.
Well, okay, that's a solid Kermit, man. Good, that's good. Kirby. No, he didn't say Kirby. What the
I
hell?
think it's time you pick your eligible option.
Oh, okay, okay. Eligible options.
Where's your
There you go. All right.
It's gonna
Uh,
be hard to beat.
Uh-oh,
with
it's
Kermit
dating game.
impression.
I found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yeah, I know. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered in a cloth. Alright. I'll get it, don't worry. She whisked away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Irvin, the eldest son of the Eastern Aetornic dynasty. Forgive the snooty expression, I'm sure that's caused by an errant brushstroke. He had a laboratory installed in his castle and spends most of his time there conducting bizarre experiments. He did have to suppress a peasant revolt on his land recently. Boo. Boo. Boo.
Exactly.
From the coast, we have Dominica, the wealthy heir to Lady Patrician's Gamer of Capino's estate. They weren't originally the heir, but their elder brother had an unfortunate accident.
a gamer, you say?
They recently gave half their fortune to the church, much to everyone's surprise. The common folk hate them for some reason, but who cares what they think? I like the sound of that. Hating what they think, yes. And finally, we have the March's offering. Gloria, scion of the prestigious Pagino Supreme bloodline, a timid woman. Not the kind that does well in the March, bless her. Perhaps the palace will suit her better. She can always be found at the card table. Drunk as a skunk.
Yeah.
Betting away her inheritance.
Bar hierarchy here.
That's it. I think she. Yeah, I like her. I think I'm gonna go with that.
Board gamer, if you will.
I think Gloria was the red. Yeah, it may have something to do with the fact that she's wearing red. To be honest, this. I have made my decision. If I'm remembering correctly, Gloria. Yeah. Grrr, from the coast. All right. So treachery revealed. Gotta do that. You recall the latest addition to the Palace Watch, Your Majesty? Yes. We are constantly talking about them. It's the only thing we talk about. They wanted us to build a barracks in the royal palace so they wouldn't clash with the rest of the staff, and they had a little too much cash to splash. They've been passing information about your activities to the Gaunt of Tavalin. The who? Wait, so I can say the who or how dare they, and they both reduce my authority. Okay. The who? It's the Talibanese spy network. Very mysterious. Not as shadowy as me, obviously, but their tentacles are everywhere. The Gaunt.
We're now mocked.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yay.
Authority is lower.
You know what? If I have no authority whatsoever, the game ends. We lose the game.
We can get you down to 1 and leave it
So
there.
just be aware.
You lose, we all feel better about ourselves.
No, but you lose too. All right, whatever. All right.
Is this Dark Kermit now?
This is t-
I want to see the end of day.
Oh.
Darkness will come to the land.
Please, Your Highness, stop making an impression of Kermit. It's terribly annoying. Oh, sorry. This must be all a misunderstanding. No Knight of the East would dream of betraying the king so cruelly. Okay, so do we execute the treasonous knights? I think we should do that. Execute them and Paul for causing all this. That's pretty cool too, actually. Or put them in prison.
I think we should execute them and their lord.
Down for me.
Well,
We should just take care of the knights. We could use a bit more authority if we're at the point where they're talking about us behind our backs.
Well, it's only Dave they're talking about behind his back.
but I am the nation. So I mean, really. Besides, like, things can happen in things that you don't get to vote on that decide I lose authority. So if I get too low, it could just stop, and you would all lose as well.
We got 2. It's fine. We got plenty.
Well,
Personally,
I think we should execute the knights. All right, go time.
I think a gamble sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, throw me in
I
the
think gambling for murder is always fun.
throw Paul in the river.
We're doing it, guys.
That's what executing is, right? Throwing them in the river.
Depends on how you do it.
Oh, it's somewhat close.
Particularly in the
It could go either
particularly
way.
in the shallow.
It could go either way.
Paul, swap to A. Please.
Paul could still do it.
Can't swap.
I cannot believe he didn't vote A. Paul, what were you thinking?
Paul.
Except all his money.
Yeah.
Okay, execute them and count Paul. Okay. Stability
There you go,
challenges.
you got your authority
Indeed.
anyways.
Wow, it doubled my authority.
Hey,
You
we
have
got
the-
murder.
Yeah. You have the Knights of the Cosmos Shield beheaded at dawn the following day. Yeah. Everybody's happy.
Move on trade.
Your authority good.
Wow, Paul will never abandon them even in death. Wow. That's honor. No, I'm innocent. I swear by the blood of the deed. Wait, dead. Thunk. Oh, that'll show you. The counts are very quiet indeed for the next few weeks. You're sure they aren't happy, but they don't dare speak against you openly after your display of strength. You're now insolent. Ooh. But hey, Paul 2 is here now. Yay. Ghost noises.
So 2 people have died.
Yep. Okay, and now we go back to the
They've
east.
been replaced by like practically identical brothers or sons or daughters. Who knows?
Cousins. We're identical cousins.
Ah.
Okay.
Yep. Treasurer, we received a message from the wizard Brisk, Your Majesty. I heard it in my mind during breakfast. It was quite disturbing. The new apprentice.
Oh my god.
My
How many
parents
times do I have to die?
No, this is just confirmation. we got.
Yeah, I think this is just from the last. Yeah. This is quite normal,
Yeah,
Your Majesty.
You're going LOL too now.
I think you were just dead to the world before this.
Ah.
Your Majesty, the survival rate of wizard apprentices is less than 1 in 10. Regardless, Brisk has sent us compensation. How charitable. And what of the damage they've already wrought in Chinsk? Did we receive any compensation for that? Alas, no. Only this 150 gold. Perhaps the council will have an idea of what to do with it. No, they won't. They'll have no idea. Okay. Give it to a successor.
Build a statue.
We absolutely need to do the statue.
I think we built the statue. It is.
Wow. It's like Aaron could just get some money, but no, he wants the statue.
I just think for the roleplay factor, building the statue is a funny option.
I mean, a statue to a guy who volunteered to be an apprentice and then died in the process. A true hero.
Yeah, I completely
The rabble that got them. They were jealous of noble Barry.
I see. Okay.
I feel like
Assuming it's fully nude too.
I feel like we all need more money, so we should vote B because we'll get more money.
What? Will B give us more money? We don't know that.
Not you.
I only get more money. I mean,
I mean, maybe nobody gets more money.
Deserve no money?
Okay, well, whatever. We're gonna start. We'll see what happens.
So voting C to build the statue.
Well, definitely you and Aaron seem okay. Yeah, it's obviously a very popular
Everybody
option.
wants the statue. Aaron was very brave. He gave up all his wealth, went off to go be an apprentice, and got murdered.
I did.
It is a tale as old as time. We need to honor this.
I tell ya,
Not enough statues for people doing this.
a council with some money is like a mule with a spinning wheel. All right, here we go.
Counts want to abandon maybe their projects. We know about projects. You can always go into a rebellion.
Yeah, you can always go into rebellion. All right, so there we go. We're building a dumbass statue. Work starts immediately, though Aaron II is a little disgruntled that he didn't receive the compensation directly.
That's a lie. Bad DM.
A week later,
It's not you. It's like all the people that work for him that are just saying that about him.
yeah. The chief architect pays you a visit. A small problem, Your Highness. The money wasn't nearly enough to build a whole statue. So far, all we got is a pair of very heroic-looking feet. I'm not sure what the council was thinking. I agree. Take this money and finish it. No.
Yeah.
Abandon the stupid project. As you will. The months
Wow.
pass quickly,
Well-
and Aaron and their ill-fated venture is soon forgotten. There we go. Justice at last.
Betrayal. They have betrayed March.
Well, I mean, that's kind of your goal anyway, right? In season.
Even more.
In a tiny village far to the east, two counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Okay, Odie.
Another priest left the estate today. He said there was an innocence preaching to the true lost.
Oh wait, who is Nicholas? I think that was also you, Odie.
Is it me?
Yep.
Who's that?
Well, it could be somebody else. Is anybody else in purple that's in? No, it's just
No,
you.
okay. I heard the same across the east. Trapped in the churches.
Are you sure you heard the same, or just everybody in the east had the same voice? Anyway.
We all smoke.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that brought attention to it.
Nah, we must not falter. If the king grows proud, we can offer him the ultimate.
Yes. How many times do I have to say yes? Let's just do it. Ugh. You must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Oh no.
That's fine. We just finished ours.
In this dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
Good news, my friend. The palace officials have been accepting my bribes. They've become more and more open to corruption.
Ben?
What are you getting in return?
Oh, not much. A better seat in the council chamber. Access to the
Yee.
king's room when he's out. That sort of thing.
Don't love that.
But the important thing is the king's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder.
Yeah, I mean, your name is Frog of Scrying. You really should be. Anyway.
So what?
Palace staff are one thing, but the true prize would be the loyalty of the Chancellor and the King's inner circle. To that we mean to demolish their respect for the King.
Just absolutely demolish it. Alright.
If the kingdom is in chaos, they will see the King as an incompetent fool, and be much more open to bribes.
Okay,
You
to.
lower stability to 4 or less.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
No.
cares?
You're gonna adopt a new law. Oh, I'm gonna adopt one new law. Okay. I can do 500 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected opinion. If the nobles vote otherwise, negative 500 treasury. Okay. Nobles must vote for the least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. Interesting. How nobles choose the vote is hidden from the monarch's view. Oh, what? I don't love that. I'm going to choose this one, the reverse voting. Make it as confusing as possible. So now,
with reverse voting, it's really easy.
you gotta vote for your least favorite option.
Vote vetoing, basically.
Okay. So, do we want to do a terrible curse, a powerful storm? Oh, the royal wedding. We gotta do that. The wedding to glory is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral. Wow, way to say cathedral. With Gloria at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife?
You've changed your mind.
I can pull...
Do it.
No, I am in love with Gloria. I saw a picture of her one time, man. So, after the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Gloria, turns bright red every time a toast is called in her honor. Aww. That's sweet. So, oh, everybody loses defiance. I thought you guys would gain it. But no, that's cool. By the time, you find yourself with Gloria the past midnight, never felt more tired. Hello. This is awkward. I'm sorry. You both lapse into strange silence. Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
So, tell me about yourself. I play cards with my friends. Yeah, nice. Good at it. Well, crap.
What an amazing relationship.
I've had dates that have gone worse. All right. So, terrible curse or a powerful storm? Powerful storm. Okay, Aura.
A terrible storm has struck the coast. Lamentably, many houses have been swept away. The floods and several of the Navy's ships were lost at sea.
Farming is now meager. Ugh, man. It's the only thing I care about.
I think we can fend for ourselves here.
Okay, so spare no expense in rebuilding what was lost. Lots of money
Don't
gets
trail their
spent.
reverse voting.
That will kill us all, if that one passes. Send extra troops from the east to clear the roads. That would have some effect on defiance, military, and increased farming. I like that. Sure, let's do reverse voting, just to try it out.
Alright, so vote everything except for C.
Yes. No, not that one. Choose everything but B.
What's the monarch's choice for this
The
reverse
monarch-
vote?
The monarch wants you to put it on B. So you have to vote for B, A, and D.
No, you don't. Nobody
Yeah.
has to.
Yeah,
Th-
just vote-
this is a choice.
Just
You need
vote
to
D.
look over.
People want to hurt their own farming? I don't think so. Alright, so nothing will be selected. That's what I like to see.
There's still more votes.
Yes,
Alright.
Oh, you went ahead. I see.
yes, I took the opportunity to send extra troops.
I see. Yeah, I was not going to chance it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just had to do it. It's kind because otherwise I was never going to be able to get the chance to increase farming. Alright, we should... Oh, Odie, that's you.
Why should we put our troops at risk, Grace? It's not our fault that the coast can't handle ink.
I think it is, though, really. Despite Count Odie Clan's protest, the troops are sent, though dozens of soldiers drown in the ongoing floods. They clear the roads and rebuild the coast lost houses. Great, we did good.
That is such a minor. We went from 5 farms to 3.
Oh, man. Okay, well that went great. I'd love to see that. and then a terrible curse. Noble patrician Ryu Cruz rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. Oh, Virgil.
I the Ninth. You look like you haven't slept in weeks.
That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. Perhaps you're ill. Or old. It was one of my citizens. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Okay, well, there we go. So, have the so-called witch tested. What kind of test? No idea. Send scholars to the coastal lands to find an explanation that would affect stability in some way. Or we can have the accursed sent to the march to relax, which would increase trade.
Test the witch.
Well, I don't really care about this one, so if everyone's ready, I'm going to hit vote. Here we go. Wait, why did the Bothans die? They die of being witches? Are Bothans witches? Wow. The Reds immediately...
Let the blood continue to flow, as is tradition.
Hmm.
You have to
Only
put
through the blood of
letter.
nobles and the dead can we find true peace and prosperity.
Okay, alright. On the other hand, I guess nothing, because you win. So there you go. Voting is closed. He's going to the march to relax. Yes, that'd be wonderful. Change of pace, some fresh air. Perfect. Virgil?
Fantastic. Be sure to bring plenty of coin. And I misunderstood the vote. I thought you were going to die.
You thought they were quotes on relax?
Yes.
The trip is a resounding success. With Ryu Cruz and their entourage praising Virgil's hospitality, the march soon becomes a popular destination for those looking to improve their health. That was really nice. Wealth has gone up. I don't remember if that's good for them. I think it might have been. Alright. And I think that's the end of the season. Yep. Warning, I have no air. I'm aware. Okay, everybody is 2 steps into their scheme.
It's pretty normal at this point.
Okay, that's good to know. All right.
The third step being someone can.
Yeah, once so the final step, once it completes, there's a winner.
Yep. But we haven't gotten to that one yet, so you're not trying that. You're still trying to
Okay.
do the first one, the second one. That is.
It's also pretty hard to actually get that final third step.
Oh, okay. Fingers crossed. All right. So a new baby, your distant cousin, or debt collection. Debt collection. Wait, they're probably collecting from me. The council session is ended for the day, so you're quite surprised when Lady Patrician Gamer of Capuno corners you in a back passage of your castle just before dusk. Greetings. Greetings, your extreme highness. Apologies for surprising you like this, but I have an urgent matter that I thought you'd want to hear in private before I go to the council. Your wife, the queen consort, how can I put this? She owes me a lot of money. Oh my. Gambling debts mainly. She borrowed quite a lot from me to recover some lost funds, but now it's time to collect, and she's been avoiding me. Uh-oh. So I can pay... Oh my god.
You should just pay it.
I can't help you with it. I can't help you with this.
in the
Officers
dungeon.
fuller in the dungeon. And that would upset the Greens? I don't care about upsetting the Greens.
Officers, arrest this.
The Patricians don't look too favorably on your unwarranted arrest. It was warranted. She was talking to me. But a few nights in the darkest cells of the dungeon are enough to persuade Gamer Capuno that it's in her best interest to let those debts go. Yeah, see? There we go. Everyone's convinced. You release her once the agreement has been reached. She'll think twice before threatening the queen consort again. Or presumably gambling with her.
I support your decisions, King.
Yeah, nice. Alright, let's see. New baby, distant cousin. We just pissed off the Greens, so let's see what they have to say. Alright.
Meeting 0.
Oh, shit!
There was this baby that was born. They're burying a birthmark of the number 9. Fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion.
Oh, okay. Okay, so A, the king will send his blessings. Sure. The king has no time for peasant brats, which is
We should
lower
send the
stability.
Inquisition.
We could gift the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine, which will decrease the treasury but increase stability, which we don't really need right now, although I don't want the counts to get what they want. Wait, the patricians. Or send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. Wow, we're taking that real serious.
I think we should make sure the birthmark is real.
Let's see.
The king should send his blessings.
I'm going to send my blessing to D to make it not an option.
I think the king has no time for peasant brats.
I either don't have time for peasant brats or I'll send my blessings. That's my preference anyway. So here we go.
He doesn't
I
have
think-
to do anything if we have him just send blessings. The
What do you
king's
think-
word is enough.
But he has no time for peasants.
I don't even have time
Word,
for
but
blessings,
really
Odie. I don't even have time for that.
How I feel about
I think-
why.
That's true. We're really close. We're on the end of the line. One vote could change this.
I don't think we're getting any.
Yep, I don't think so either. I think that's it. Throw the
There's
kid,
no time for peasant brats.
throw the kid in the river.
We can't solve all our problems by throwing them in the river.
Well, I mean, it solves a lot of problems.
Well, it's only the citizens. They'll survive.
But rumors of your coldness circulate among the common folk. Whatever. I mean, that's kind of the problem, I guess. Alright. Your distant cousin. Oh, he's stepping out. Okay. Okay, Aaron. Oh, you still with us, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if I'm telling
Okay. Good day, cousin.
Cousin,
Oh, okay, go ahead, yeah.
how's the old kingdom going, eh? I always thought it was a lot of work.
I actually don't, if you'll see. That was really insensitive of you to mention my lack of hat. Lord Fitzabert is your very, very distant cousin, about 50th in line to the throne. You haven't seen him in years. Cousin, why are you dressed like that?
Quite the dashing hero. I had to borrow a bit. 101, 11.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, he always has money to spare.
Apparently. Lord Hilbert stayed at my estate for the last year. You're right. He's been Nordstrom. There have been some financial impacts. He's been borrowing money from me for a month and saying he'll pay me back with his luck returns. But now my coffers are bare.
Oh, now they're bare. Now
Now.
they're bare. Okay.
Now you care about the fact that you're poor.
Yes. 410-101-11.
The second.
Aboard a little banquet to see me off.
So yeah, you threw that one bitch in jail. I was wondering if you could hook me up with my cousin.
We hook you up with your cousin.
I mean, put him in jail. Don't literally hook me up.
Okay. I mean, like,
Obvious attraction.
I was like, if you want that to happen, then make it happen. That's out of my hands. All right, so we can either pay Baron Aaron for his hospitality, which will increase his wealth, and decrease his defiance, and take 1,000 from the treasury. I don't know why I give 1,000 and you take 300. Apparently, we're using some kind of money transfer service.
Look, you didn't build his statue. The least you can do is pay him.
Oh, I can do a lot less than that. Or we can leave Lord Fitzabert to sort this out himself. I like that.
I think we go with A.
Or Lord
There was no
Fitzabert
step.
should put you up in the palace. I don't care about that
I
one.
think Lord Fitzalbert could do quite a lot of good if in a position where their comfort, either in palace or with
Very high
Lord
stakes.
Aaron 101, 11 comfort would do a lot of good for the nation.
The second. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just start the vote. I definitely think no. I'm not selecting reverse voting on this. Oh, actually, I could. I am gonna select reverse voting. That is gonna happen.
Alright, so B and C, we'll B and C.
So this is this is reverse voting. So you choose what you don't want to happen.
We must take care of Lord Fitzilbert.
So you don't care what happens, just so long as he is. We do something for him. Wow, you guys really want us to lose via treasury.
I've never seen it, so yeah, kinda.
All right.
For the king is
I told you, I was here to see you. I was here to help your failure.
See, once again, that's not just loss for me.
Patricians.
That's everybody loses. I'm gonna have to.
I'm fine with that.
I get money.
You don't get a lot of money.
I quadrupled my wealth.
Indeed. The treasurer arranged a discreet payment for Baron Aaron II. Word gets around the march about your generosity, not least because Lord Fitzibert is eager to proclaim it wherever he can. You're not sure where your cousin will land next. You can only hope it's somewhere far away. So clearly, we gotta look out for Aura, who is out to destroy the kingdom at all costs. Just bring us all down into a fiery crash of destruction. Anyway, end season. Okay, oh, got another auction. Good thing Aaron got that money.
Hard, it sounds like.
I think we need to fund F.
We
And B.
no, we don't need to fund F. We do need to fund C.
Well, I think it's fair to say the patricians went F.
Alright. If you fund C, we'll fund F, and then everybody else can do whatever they want.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we have a chord. People are disgusting. Alright, anyway, just to make sure everybody knows, it's exclamation point fund, then the letter you want, and then the amount you're putting into it.
Let's see. I have 9.
I think you're putting in a lot of money there, Aaron.
Doesn't C subtract purple's farming?
It does.
But Dave's goal is all farming.
It,
Yeah.
you all have your own goals. You don't really have to worry about stopping mine. Honestly, it's insane.
Ben,
Just-
300 onto F, please.
You were already getting it.
I just want to be sure.
This is the time.
Because somebody can easily kick it off.
It's... You got your dumb buildings. Okay. Authority up, stability
You don't
down.
partition without being a big scheme.
Well, yay, we didn't lose farming. That's what I'd see. And we gained authority. Nice.
So you'll
Bankruptcy looms. Oh, this
Both
is my
me and Aaron have typed in the funds. Just
It...
vote before we can get in.
Oh, I didn't end it. It happened. It ended automatically, yeah.
It's auto. That one.
Is that the one time when it was recorded?
Yeah. Alright, so bankruptcy looms. Let's loom that bankruptcy. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Where the hell did it all go? I couldn't possibly say, Your Majesty. Perhaps you've been spending a little too freely? I absolutely have not. I have been trying very hard to rein in the fiscal irresponsibility of this council, and they still do whatever they want, whenever they want, with whatever funds we have for some stupid statue or whatever goddamn nonsense they want. And I don't appreciate it. Anyway, continue. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. So let's raise taxes. Let's do it. No, I don't want to do those things. None of those are raising taxes.
Crack
Min-
open those tombs.
Yeah, the tombs honestly is one of your best options.
Let's see. Crack some tombs. Increase
Either that or
defiance,
the
lower
inflation.
stability. I don't love lowering stability right now.
Coins.
Yeah, I don't really mind that too much, but I also kind of want to reduce authority, so I am going to take a hefty loan.
Well, you have fun with that loan.
Yep, I will. It'll be great.
Never worked out good in
Well, welcome to the first time ever. The bank of this end to take your signature has delicate hands and sharp teeth. He watches as you put pen to paper, eyes glittering and teeth also glittering. You're making an excellent decision, Your Majesty. You shall pay us back with 25% interest in 1 year. Will I? Will I? I don't know.
You better hope you can.
Well,
I think he plans to be immortal happening before that.
yes. I'm hoping for the ascension of the East so that I can get rid of this dumb throne where I have to make all these decisions. Actually, I don't even get to make decisions. I just get to say, please don't do this, and then you do it.
So if both a king and like a faction win at the same time.
How the king wins is through one of these events. How we win is through the end card screens. So you can't win at the same time.
Gotcha.
Scheme in terms of rebellion versus schemes always win first.
Gotcha. All right. So
And
about
if
your
two people win
heir.
at the same time, it's a coin flip.
Your marriage to Gloria has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. There we go. That's when you have to throw somebody in jail for your spouse, then it really, really cements the relationship. It's high time you thought about an heir.
Care of your cousin.
Yeah. Congratulations, our daughter. No, that's not her voice. Anyway, it's a great affair. Okay, I'm great. That's great. I'm very happy. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both. You've done well so far, but something's still missing, an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. Definitely not that. My wife and I will have a child. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling. Nice.
Given that the council makes a lot of decisions while you're gone,
I'm sure it's fine. Alright, speaking of which, gunpowder smuggling. Your Highness, the barons of the March are attempting to amass a store of gunpowder. You know, the explosive black powder from Kurth. Gunpowder? Where can I get some of that? I'm apparently going slightly insane. Kurth is the only place that produces in large quantities, Your Majesty. The Republic is very careful about controlling their supply, and unfortunately, they're rabidly anti-monarchist. The barons have established contract with Kurth merchants, no doubt at great expense. Without the coin to produce more powder, however, their plot will fail. Oh, good. There we go. Good. Unfortunately, the barons' trade is booming. They've no doubt stockpiling massive amounts of gunpowder. You bring the revelations, which the barons wholeheartedly deny, to the council. What is this I hear?
I think the best option is to go B, so that way we delay and possibly can bring their trade down. But I don't think it's gonna happen. But
So
it's our best option because it only goes down one, and they'll still pass.
So either slap heavy tariffs on all imports, which would decrease trade and increase defiance there, allow them to do whatever they please, or threaten them with sanctions and delay it.
This is a reverse vote.
Now I'm gonna endorse this one. I'm gonna do the thing that doesn't make any difference. All right, here we go.
I mean, it could move down 3 spaces. Well, it might be useful. So voting is happening.
Yep. What's so weird? That Virgil and Aaron want to import whatever they please?
That's so strange.
What a shock!
Bringing in fancy new card games from Gloria.
Oh, you should have told me that. You really should have pitched that earlier.
There's
Just
this
like
new
now.
one called Bay. That's quite fun.
what's it about?
Kurth doesn't respond. Okay, thank you. Kurth doesn't respond lightly to threats of sanctions, but they're also not willing to jeopardize trade relations over some of their more enterprising merchants. The gunpowder import has slowed to a trickle, but it hasn't stopped. The Baron's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Okay. Speaking of the season ending, sitting on a bench outside a sun-bleached villa, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
You hear that? The screams, the shouts of dismay, the crackle of the flames.
No, all I hear is the sea lapping against the harbor water.
Exactly, it's terrible. The kingdom needs to be in chaos for our plans to work. The king's advisors are happy with his rule. We can't buy their loyalty yet. Believe me, I've tried.
Yep. Lower stability to 4 or less still. Yep.
Yep. So basically, till we get that, it's not happening.
Okay, trade bonus. The counts clear some woodlands to build new mills, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Wow. Okay, so who has too much money?
I think
There's a lot in green right now.
I have less money than Aaron now.
I know. What? It's rough.
Click somewhere. Did you click on the noble list on the 9 nobles? It's the 9 nobles next to regions. And see the total.
Oh, see their total? No, it breaks it up just like the other. So let's see here. That's 12, about 2,250. Yeah. Red has considerably more than that.
I
The
think purple.
safest option would probably be the barons, since their defiance is low.
That's true, and they have lots of money too. There we go.
Keep my pockets full.
The counts would back you on this.
Good news. All right, so we have taxed. All right, my enterprising cousin. Oh, yeah. Hopefully that's a different cousin. Oh, and then something that's hiding behind the coast. A risky wager. Let's get the risky wager out of the way first off, shall we? Okay. Hold on to your mask, hat, and other accessories, everyone. Baron Pinguino Supreme is about to lose a huge amount of money. We've bet our light savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council, well, Freudian there, to officially sponsor my voyage. What kind of boat will you have? Wow. My best trireme. It's tiny, but that's the point. It'll nip around all those deadly reefs. This is not a trireme. Look, I'm not a boat expert, people, but this is not a trireme.
That is maybe.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Play Sea of Thieves. It's not a sloop.
It's closer to a sloop than a trireme, I'll tell you that. You're talking rubbish, Your Majesty. My nice little cog will easily outstrip Ryan's own boat. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me. Okay, so we can sponsor Ryan Cruz or Pinguino Supreme, or both, or decline to sponsor anyone.
Why don't we just not sponsor anyone?
Honestly, I don't love that. But
Sponsor both. The treasury's fine, and we can.
yeah, there's plenty of treasury, yeah.
There's
And
so much
you'll
treasure.
win either way.
Yeah,
You'll have
it's
enough
totally-
to pay off the interest, and it's a win-win.
Yeah, I love it. In fact, I'm going to choose that as Monarch's choice. Voting may proceed. Decline to support anyone. Ben, why? Ben, Ben, why? But why would you vote against
I
it?
just said word.
I just said words. Touche. There we go.
I mean, now I am, but
There we go. Well done. You've made the right choice.
Yeah.
Bwah, bwah.
Counts always support their king.
Yeah. Now the noble knows what to say. Obviously, they were hoping for special treatment. Aw, don't be a dick about it. Jeez. You don't want you to give him money. But you keep your reputation as a monarch who doesn't take sides. I'm now commanding. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Oh, Ben.
Your August Majesty, I understand you're elected to sponsor both competitors. You've elected to sponsor both competitors. But surely you have a sense that one will outdo the other. Would you fancy a small wager?
What sort of wager?
A mere trifle for you, I'm sure, your serene highness. Your wisdom is known by all, so naturally you'd have great fortune.
I honestly have no idea, but sure, let's do it.
Oh, marvelous! Then where shall you place your bet?
I think the one that had an actual sailboat and there we go.
Right.
A fascinating choice. To sponsor both, but to bet on one. Perhaps that shows a true opinion.
How much would I like to bet? 5,000 gold. I can't bet that much. This is right out of the treasury. Oh, I see.
You want to bet 1,000?
I do want to bet 1,000. I won't regret this. Well, I get the.
1,000 gold it is. Marvelous. You
Who's
won't
going to
regret
fight
it.
you?
I think I might. You return to the capital to await news of the race.
Alright, sink both ships.
He walks immediately out of the meeting.
The bet is declared null and void at that point.
Okay, your enterprising cousin. Your distant cousin, no, it's the same one. Lord Fitzalbert races into the room while you're enjoying your breakfast.
They swear by the ninth god. There's gold underground.
Slow down.
Alright. So I had some luck in a gambling establishment. Marge, you know it. And Baron No 110111
The second!
to a consortium of prospectors selling land.
I really want
They're
to die.
sure.
Going for number 3.
They're sure there's gold beneath the earth, and they just need a small investment to dig it out. Of course, I bought it. It was a bargain. I wondered if the council would like to get involved in this opportunity.
I bet they won't.
How that race turns out.
Treasury too low to invest in the project. But we can have the Treasury confiscate the land. Or
We should confiscate the land.
we should leave him to his nonsense. I actually think leaving him to his nonsense is probably the right thing to do, but and I so believe it that I am going to veto the only other option.
Wow. I'm just going to abstain.
We all
tyranny.
abstain.
Why? You have a choice. Your vote means everything. You can't just not vote.
Yeah, you can.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you, Odie. You take your civic responsibilities seriously, and I appreciate that. I'll be the rest of you bums just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. Vote throw in a river. I think we are going to throw him in a river. That will be the result. Voting has closed. This is clearly a confidence trick. Lord Fitzbrook sweeps out, saying he'll find the funds himself. And he does! Wow. Whether through begging, stealing, or selling his many possessions, the project begins. He sent you a very smug letter to that effect. You did it without my money, so good for you, pal. Okay. Prying eyes.
Cousin guy.
Aww. Okay, Odie.
Not this guy again.
Your Majesty, you are of course the greatest king of the century.
What do you want?
Your Highness, to tell you the truth as I see it. But your power could be even great.
Do tell.
Death comes for us all. What if it didn't have to?
Ah,
What if you could be the greatest king for all millennia?
I won't lie, that sounds delightful.
How exclusive, Highness. I think we may be in one mind. We actually are.
I've been dropping a lot of hints, so.
And I believe you're strong enough to take the opportunities I hold. I could arrange more meetings so that we
The door bursts open. Ah, so he got to you first. No matter. The Counts have agents everywhere, and they've been building up your strength. But there's something more sinister afoot. Their ultimate aim is to recruit you into a cult of immortal blood drinkers. Oh no.
I hope it's diet.
Damn. All we want is the help of the king.
They have been helping me a great deal.
You have a pamphlet.
Count Odie shoots you a quick smile. The High Inquisitor looks furious. This is heresy of the highest order. The council must know. You can force me to officially refuse to join this cult, prevent the counts from seeking private audience with the kings, which would delay a scheme for 1 season, or leave the counts to their business. Well, sure, let's do it. All right. Is it morbing time? Oh my god. It's morbing time. Everyone, prepare to morb. Is everybody ready? Morb.
Did you turn on reverse voting? I wasn't paying attention.
I did, yes.
They did. So B and C is what we want. But definitely C.
Yeah, we'll see.
Paul, we need you on A.
He's there. Yeah, he's doing it. Ooh, this is close. Oh, there we go. Ah, curse you all. You knew I wanted it. You knew I wanted it. And you had to take it away. Somehow your schedule becomes chock full of nobles demanding your attention. Your Majesty, storm rage across the coast and blah 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 blah. Never mind that. What about the blah blah blah? More and more visits take up your time, some important and many decidedly not. You have no chance to speak to the counts at all. The count's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of the next season. Boo. Well, that's a bummer, but what are you gonna do? Somewhere in a dark cellar, a nervous baron is showing his guests a stupendous cache of explosive gunpowder. Aaron? Oh, nice.
Great God! By my life! Black gold dust? And what are those?
It's my good friend, cannons and muskets, courtesy of the Republic of Kurth. They are very happy with their business.
Not to decide what to do with all of it. Once we show our hand, there's no going back.
Oh, see you later, Paul. He's heading out. Alright. Let's see. What are you guys gonna do? Sneak the gunpowder under the palace and blow it sky high, or put all the cannons and muskets to good use? So either try to raise stability or military.
It's gonna be a 2-point raise regardless.
B. I think we have a faction trying to lower stability, right?
Yeah, so you want to do A?
Well, I'm afraid they might undercut us.
Oh, well.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah, you guided my hand, but I had to actually, pull the trigger for us.
Oh, okay, so it tied. So what happens?
It will randomly pick.
Raise on military. There you go.
It's actually probably the safer option.
Yeah.
Explosive weapons will be unstoppable on the battlefield, but we'll need to make sure we have the troops to use them.
Virgil.
Then we'll step up
Okay.
recruitment so that we're ready when the time comes. I'll get to it.
I understand that voice probably takes a little bit of lead up. I get it. So they have to raise their military to at least 9. Alright. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. If 2 or more regions pass the final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. If any of them hit 0 and the final steam stage passes at the same time, the steam takes priority. Same with the rebellion. The monarch can only win in ambition events, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. Okay, so I can change up the votes here. Let's see.
So stop the count shortens the voting time window
Oh.
Monarchy ends it. Swing votes lets people change their mind, and Iron Choice makes it so if you select an option and it wins, you gain authority.
That is
Stop the count is very fun.
not great.
I like Monarch's Iron Choice, honestly.
Swing votes doesn't.
It counts. I support Monarch's Iron Choice.
Okay, well that's nice. I think that I will choose swing votes. I'm gonna make this a little bit more of the thing. So I'm gonna get rid of Monarch's choice since it is useless in the year. Okay, so we got a taxing issue, an island discovered, and my penniless cousin. Definitely checking up on what's his name first off. Lord Fitzalbert drags himself into the council chambers with a tragic expression. Oh, did your thing not go well? Oh.
Dear royal cousin, I would throw myself upon your mercy.
Is something wrong?
There was no gold in the prospectors, they fled. I've lost everything, even my favorite snuff box. All gone.
Who could have predicted it?
Not the snuff box.
All I ask is your kindness and some cash.
Right, yes. Okay, so we can give him money from the treasury, but it'll increase defiance, and we absolutely shouldn't do that because he's an asshole. Arrange for him to travel overseas, which will have
Give him money.
some effect on the trade, and tell him to join a monastery in the march, which will have some effect on faith. So let's make sure we can't give him any money. All right.
Ooh.
So-
B then.
So B or C for everyone, either possible increase on trade or possible increase on faith. Seems like B is the clear choice.
I'm thinking Flitter might actually do more harm. It's not a, unless the icon is like pointing up.
It can,
Trade.
I think it can hurt or help it.
Percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
70%, which is not a lot, because it is not 100%.
Arrange for him to travel overseas. I love this choice. Maybe we can arrange for him to not travel back. We'll see.
Well, it failed.
Lord Fitzalbert is loaded into a ship to Danae with his remaining clothes, shoes, and jewels. He waves to you cheerfully as he goes. Goodbye, cousin. I hope we'll meet again someday. I sincerely hope not. The merchants of the march are less happy. Your cousin owed them vast amounts of money, and though they're afraid of outright asking the treasurer for coin, the merchants grumble a great deal for some time. Perhaps Lord Fitzalbert will cause less trouble now that he's out of your hair. Regardless, he's no longer your cousin. Your concern. If only.
You wish he wasn't your cousin.
Alright, so an island discovered or a taxing issue. Let's do an island discovered.
That sounds like fun.
Alright, Ben.
We've heard from the boating competition around the coast. Your Serene Highness, I have a letter from the noble partition, my cruise 2008.
Excellent! Though we weathered a storm, we found a tiny deserted island that wasn't on our maps where we could rest and shelter. Penguino Supreme wasn't so lucky. He was blown off course, and I haven't seen him since, the fool. I've called it Rio Cruise 2008's land and officially claim it for the patricians.
Marvelous! Not only is my friend winning the race, this is wonderful news for the coast.
Alright, Virgil.
Great God, I had a letter from Penguino Supreme saying he saw this island first. His claim is just as legitimate, if not more.
Your August Majesty, surely you cannot entertain this nonsense. This could be of great strategic importance to the coast.
True
What
enough.
happened to Kermit?
Yeah, I'm sad that Frog is Crying doesn't have Kermit's voice. It's anyway. So we can either give the island to the patricians, which would decrease defiance and increase military
My
for
lord,
them.
I support C.
Give the island to the barons, which would reduce defiance, increase trade. See, take it for the crown lands. It's Fromage's land now. I like that. Increases defiance and authority and the treasury.
Concentrate on winning the race.
She concentrate on winning the race, which increases defiance. I don't really care who wins here, so I'm going to let this be a swing vote.
The creditors might come for us. We should have a strong military.
I think Ryu needs to focus on winning that race.
All right, well, here goes the vote, and you can change between at your leisure. Not at your leisure, because there's still only a certain amount of time, but nonetheless. Nobody wants to give the island to the barons. Rough.
If you have swing vote, you can always.
You can change.
Well, I foolishly just voted what Virgil voted.
Always a mistake.
Yeah. Hey, Virgil, you want to change your vote there, buddy?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right.
The counts see which way the wind is blowing.
You send Rayo Cruz 2008 a message to leave the island alone and get on with the race. They obey, and reports show the little boat moving quickly away. Still, the barons carry on squabbling about it, carrying a ruckus in the council hall wherever you meet. Defiance is now insolent. Meanwhile, tension rises in the capital as the nobles wait to hear what discoveries the race has in store next. Probably at some point should stop antagonizing the march, because they have really good guns.
The other ship.
What? Peasant. Your Majesty, help us. Baron Naren of the Second of the March has been bleeding us dry, yes?
Remember what you were just saying.
What is he doing? Our taxes are 10 times higher than they have ever been. I can't afford to feed me cows. It's true, Your Majesty. Baron Aaron II has been taxing his peasants at least twice as much as the next highest noble. Go ahead, Aaron.
Hard fucking year. I barely have any fault in my fault. I'm just doing what I can.
And his older cousin died.
And
Gave
my
him a-
older cousin died horribly overseas to cannibals.
Cut him some slack.
Yeah.
We didn't even have the funds for a statue.
This.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I could have gotten tourism revenue from the statue, I'd be fine now.
I feel like this is a matter for the council's consideration. Okay, so you can throw Aaron into the dungeon, teach him a lesson. I think that's really quite appropriate.
Yeah, I like A.
We can allow Baron
Yeah, we can do
Aaron
A.
to keep overtaxing his peasants, or we can have a royal tax collector take over tax duty in the march.
I'm B all the way.
I think we do A.
Okay.
I'm on A. Team A.
Okay, we're gonna start the vote. Looks like the barons, for some reason, don't like the first option. I don't know why, but here we go. Looks like Ben is the deciding factor here.
Ben, we need you on A.
Vote A, Ben. Vote with
Think
your
in
party.
your heart. How do you feel about these?
Okay, it's like, do I choose violence today? Was what Ben was thinking. All right. Throw Baron Aaron second. Into the dungeon.
Three.
It's not the dungeon. We should take the side of some poxy peasants.
Baron Aaron II is flung into your deepest cell and his ill-gotten gold confiscated. The older barons grumble at the imprisonment of their compatriot. I don't think they are grumbling. They seem to not be grumbling. Of course, now it's mutinous, so probably not great. But
Baron
There's
2 is
something
Peter.
like if our defiance got high enough, we could just murder
It
him.
needs to
you can rebel,
You can
yes.
repel. You need an 8 defiance currently, or you need a lower authority and stability.
Yeah, it has to be higher than one of the two.
It has to be higher than the highest one.
Yeah. Yeah, specifically the highest. Okay. So yeah, that's it. End of the season. That was a very successful season, I think. While playing a game of chess in the Austria castle, Austere, two counts of the East discuss their schemes against the crown.
How delightful! The king is drunk with power. he's mandated statues of himself be built in every major city.
Oh, trade goes up. That's nice.
Oh, very strange.
I guess I'll be necklace. Our sculptors are doing well, I hear.
Better still, it means the time is ripe. But I was thinking.
What?
should
What?
we really show the king the true secrets of our
Yes, you should. I thought that was the point. Immortality and all that.
Yes, but those secrets are meant to be, well, kept secret. What if we pulled the wool over his eyes?
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Yeah, I'm actually disgusted with my character too.
Plan a false immortality ritual, lower on defiance, or induct the king into the real secret meeting, raise own farming.
A is gonna be your easier one, in my opinion.
Let's see.
I mean, their farming is only 6.
Yeah, probably.
You should have to get farming to 8 or lower defiance to 2.
Boo.
Yeah, I don't like it either, but it's gonna be our easiest answer. I wish I could make you a vampire.
You absolutely could have done. This would be a fine trick.
We're against it.
What can I do? So many of everyone in my faction didn't want to do it. Anyway, go ahead,
The
Odie.
important thing is that we keep a good reputation with the king. We must convince him we're a trusted friend willing to share this wondrous gift.
I'm sure I'll believe you. You have to get the defiance to 2 or less. All right.
So patricians are the only ones not
Yep.
on the last one.
Yep. Stability is tough to bring down, I think. Okay, noble overboard. I like that. Or clairvoyant visit, or your heir. Ooh, your heir. Let's get this going.
Kill them.
Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms that you found somewhere, apparently. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down too. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you submit to the stability of the kingdom. Your Serene Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child. What is their name? Fromage the Second.
Ability?
Excellent, Your August Majesty. I'm sure little Fromage the Second will grow up to be a chip off the old block. I'm sure. All right.
Just hold a coronation for the new prince or princess or gender non-specific royalty.
Indeed.
Sovereign.
Your Grace. Oh wait, no, his voice is really low. Your Grace, Your Majesty, Count Odie has been having prophetic dreams.
Have I? Oh god. It is true. I can part the veil betwixt now and so on.
Give me a prophecy then.
I look to the future and it speaks to me.
Ooh.
Or no less. For one thing, Noble Patrician Royal Cruise 2008 should be way aware of onions.
Be way where, super where. Oh no. We missed another very important thing. Oh, but that's my favorite color. Please, Your Grace. Oh, please, Your Grace. Heaven foretell the future of the council. We should yeah, let's do it. Okay. So, alright, just this once. Begin the visions. Will have some effect. Who knows? Throw the charlatan into the dungeon. Will have an effect on stability. Or make Odie an official council advisor. Which would
And throw him into the dungeon.
increase everything except for
Look, we've been throwing people into the dungeons. and
Authority.
killing them off every chance we've gotten. Why are we changing now?
Because I'm immortal. I'm a fucking vampire here. Come on.
You're still
What
going.
makes
into
the dungeon even better? You're there
Yeah.
for longer.
no way. No, I believe in
Why
in
are you
Odie
walking us from-
No!
because I believe in Odie. He can really see the future. I know this.
Alright, just once, then. Vote A. You're gonna go for the 50-50 chance instead of the slightly higher chance you had on
50
stability.
chance of what? We don't even know. It could be anything. Let's do it. It could be anything. It could be the sailboat's a sailboat, but anything could be anything, even a sailboat.
Virgil, this money shall be deposited into your account. I hope it buys some gunpowder for you. I hear that
Wait.
you need it.
Just playing chaos now, Virgil.
Wait a second, I saw that Mid voted. And it didn't count. That's
Oh no, that sucks. I thought it was just tied.
no. You basically just cheated.
Well, no, I didn't cheat. I definitely didn't cheat. Maybe there was a mistake in the thing, but I did not do that on purpose in any sense. Anyway, wonderful news, Your Majesty. I'm certain he will not disappoint. Yeah, this is great. Now Odie's on the council. Sure enough, Count Odie has a canny sense of what's best for the East. Nice. Yeah. But the other nobles aren't so happy with it. I don't see why.
You might be able to rebel. You just gotta get the stability down 1 point, and you can just rebel.
But no, I'm sure it's fine.
I'm the highest military too. So
It is absolutely true that we would be in big trouble if that happened. All right, Novel overboard. All right, Ben.
Your August Majesty, we've had a message from Baron Pinguino Supreme.
Oh? I was indulging in some grog with the crew one evening, and I inadvertently fell into the water. Obviously, I survived thanks to a group of passing Finfolk who dragged me from danger, but they won't return me to my boat without payment. Of course, you'll pay the ransom, Your Highness, won't you? Fanfolk or Finfolk? Finfolk. Okay.
Mermaid something.
So, no interference with the race. The crown will not pay. Or send marcher troops to rescue Pinguino Supreme. Or the king will pay for Baron Pinguino Supreme's release. Well, I don't like paying for it, but the marchers have lots of troops. So this seems like a good opportunity to use them. I would imagine it would hopefully bring them down, which might be good for everyone who isn't a marcher.
Yeah, I want them to take your head.
God damn it, Ben. We don't know.
Upgrade or decrease?
I don't think we know. It just will have a possible effect on them. The other is that we just pay for it and just deal with losing 1,000 gold. And then I'm sure that won't be a problem when the bank comes back and asks for money.
I think we should pay for it.
Pay for it.
Alright, let's make this a swing boat. People can change stuff around.
I like A. Yeah.
I like B. Actually, you know what? I'll change my vote. I'm gonna go vote C. I think C makes sense, making the king pay for it.
Well, technically it's making everyone pay for it, but...
It is the king's bet. Why not pay for it?
Crown should not pay for these trifling problems.
Okay, well... I think that the king will pay.
Always the best decision, my lord.
Turn on a complete dime. Yeah. Alright. The Finfolk gratefully received the payment for the treasury and released Baron Pinguino Supreme, as well as giving him some advice about the upcoming route. The patricians sputter in outrage about favoritism towards Baron Pinguino Supreme. No, guys, don't worry. Don't worry, guys.
That too.
I bet for it. Wait, why would that make me lose the bet?
Did you both bet on the Triton?
This is the person I voted for. I bet for.
Yeah, he voted red.
Oh.
Yeah. Even so, Baron Pinguino Supreme is still behind, though there's still hope as the race nears its end.
And their defiance dropped to 5.
Hey, there we go. Nice.
So
Okay.
they didn't, rebel basically at all here.
Alright, in season. Alright, another one of these
Drop
dumb
the
things.
stability down.
Really? Okay, is that what it is? It's not just because that's a goal that you particularly have?
Oh, hey, I have
Look.
no money again. This is fun.
Look, I think if every patrician dropped their money onto F, we're good.
It's a lot, but I don't think you're gonna get those. But I guess we'll see. Here we go. I think you should build the aqueduct. That's just sensible.
I actually have to wait 30 seconds. That's fine.
Wait, why do you have to wait 30 seconds?
I did it too early. No
Oh. Oh, sorry.
I'm surprised. Aaron has never had money.
He had money during one of them. I think only that one.
You do tend to kill me every other season.
Technically, you're just in jail right now.
No, the third one.
Yeah, the second one's in jail. The third one's still out doing his thing. It's cool. What are y'all funding? Hey, yeah, thanks. That's good. So what do we think? We got F 800 for F. Oh my god. I mean, that seems obvious.
We need more funds.
We're only on the second step. We still have a lot of work to go.
All right.
We have to get stability down to 4 or less.
Well, I'm more worried about the kingdom being
Hey,
exploded.
the debt's collecting. Might have just lost anyway.
Yep, that doesn't sound good. I'm gonna do your ambition first, though, so we'll see.
Do the debt last.
At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the father of the nation. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom's farms aren't producing enough food, your majesty. The peasants can't rely on you. What the Well... What? The Pacific treated with loyal spies. Okay, well, I do like spies. Smash their armies. That doesn't seem like an option. I don't want to do that. Screw you guys. I've heard of Scepter of Stages. It's a lost artifact. Ooh, I like that. But I don't like Faith and Trade. Wait, do I not like Faith and Trade? I mean, trade is really good right now everywhere.
I mean, elevated by the church, the status of a living saint sounds cool.
And it's
Crush
not
all those
against.
plotting against you with an iron fist so that they don't get the fucking defiance up.
That is
Just have more.
true, but I think I'm going to go with the spy network because I have decent stability and trade is pretty high.
That's fair.
We would stand with you in war.
Oh, well, too late. You had your chance.
Hi, Faith.
Okay. Okay, what do we do?
Patrician.
Oh, hey. Okay, so we got debt collection and the end is near. I want to leave debt collection to the last.
Because
Turning.
we want to see how the race turns out.
Oh, yeah, because if I win the race, that'll get us some money.
The coastal boat race is nearly at a close.
Oh, fuck.
Pleased to announce that the newly partitioned Raya Cruise 2008 is all set to win.
Hey, good job supporting him.
Regrettably, things aren't going how the king bad.
Yes. How exciting. Truly, this race is of utmost importance. On a completely unrated note, I have a shipment of silver that is due to intercept the racers any day now. If my ship got in the way, who knows what might happen? I dare say the race's outcome could be altered. Of course, I could be convinced to alter the shipment's route instead.
Your August Majesty, we must put a stop to this shameless attempt to sabotage the race. My money's on this.
Okay, so A, have the barons pay for the ship to obstruct Noble Patrician's Raya Cruise's path. We should absolutely do that. Have the patricians pay for the ship to obstruct them. For Minguino's path, we should absolutely not do that. Or refuse the shameless bribe.
I definitely think we need to just refuse the bribe. We need to
Well,
vote for a seat.
I think veto's probably a good option here.
I'm definitely going to veto, but which one am I going to veto?
You want to veto A.
I definitely don't want to veto A.
You want to veto A.
So, my question is, I'm wondering now, if I veto B,
If you vote, here's the thing: if you veto B or C, you prevent the the splitting of the vote between the patricians. So you could do
I don't
swing
think
votes or reverse to.
Either me
The only
or
chance we're
Aaron
gonna keep
have
getting
any
going
vote.
forward is for the red team to win the race, so you vote against the green team.
Yeah.
The other one is just a wash.
The other one means nobody wins, which, you know.
Well, it means that the outcome isn't affected, so it is what it is. And since you've cleverly supported both teams at this point, I think they're tied.
Yeah, I think at this point it seems likely that Pinguino will not win, unless we take it.
You could do reverse voting to kind of confuse everybody.
Yeah, I think that's the best case scenario at this point, but I don't know if it's really going to do the job. But that's what we're going with.
Still vetoing me.
Oh, none of them are veto.
Yes, I did reverse voting. It's currently, okay. Now we just need one on. Oh my good God!
We have but one target.
All right. Okay. Well, there you go. I mean, this if I had chosen the veto B, then it just would have chosen C anyway. So clearly, in that case, everyone would have gone to C. All right, but my silver shipment will have to be diverted. It'll be late. Wait, now, whoa! You didn't mention anything about that, man. Throwing a big fit about it all of a sudden. All right, Ben.
That's what you get for trying to
Oh.
interfere.
Yay!
It said Defiance goes down, but apparently not for us.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Soon, nobles and peasants alike gather at the finish line, watching breathlessly as the winner arrives. And it's Noble Patrician Ryan Cruz 2008. Most excellent. Oh, yeah, no one could beat a patrician. Yeah. I couldn't have done it with the without our generous sponsorship. Yep, I'm amazing. Now pay up. Damn it, I can't even stand to look at fish anymore, and I don't know what happened to my sea legs. And the March has lost all their money.
Well, just that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Pinguino.
Well,
I see.
Aaron's out, I'm out.
Hey, you'd like to rematch in a year's time? No, I'm not setting a boat again, you salty sea urchin. Alright, Ben.
Regrettably, Your August Majesty, you lost your bet. But, it was all good fun, wasn't it?
It was great, yeah.
Thank you, Kermit.
Trade is now dominant, wow. The race is over, it gripped the kingdom. Similar bets take place as far afield as Sal and Kurth, some successful and others ending in watery deaths. So all successful.
Speaking of death.
Speaking of dead... Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm here on behalf of Salvin and Gal to collect what we're owed. Delightful to see you. You owe us a grand total of 3,750. Can I extend the terms of my loan? We'll be willing to grant you another year at the same rate. I don't have that. We can offer you another year, but we'll raise our interest rates. Done. I'm sure that won't be a problem. We'll be back in 1 year.
See, the game didn't end.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh God. Oh God. Oh, we're tax people. Great. Okay, so.
Don't worry, Your Majesty.
I think
you'll
it's the
be dead
count.
before the debt arrives.
I think it's the counts who tax. They have all of the money.
Patricians.
The patricians have more money. Just Ryu has more money.
Yeah,
Ryu's not
absolutely.
even there, though, anymore. Ryu's
Yeah,
left.
they're not.
But nonetheless, we need the money back, and also, I don't want to make
Oh,
the
great.
counts even
They
angrier.
have no money now.
Hashtag poverty life.
You-
Oh,
We're
man.
the poorest people, except for one guy who's not there.
Right. And that's what they get for not being there.
You're still
We're also.
richest faction.
Okay.
If Ryu decides to return.
Yeah, Green is still the richest faction.
I applaud you finding funds.
Thanks. Yeah, I thought it was great. All right, Ambition, Spy Network. All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you. Your spy master takes you through a secret passage in your own private office that you didn't even know was there. You emerge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting. These are my agents, highly skilled men and women. They could blend into a crowd as effortlessly as they slip a knife between a traitor's ribs. Why didn't I know about this chamber? Don't worry about it. The palace is riddled with secret passages and hidden rooms. I'll keep track of them. Soon our spies will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles on your council, disguised as traveling bards. One of the spies tosses it aside her cloak, revealing a lute and a colorful costume of a troubadour. With charm and flattery, they'll worm their way into your nobles' hearts and minds. Then we'll have a spy network the likes of which the world has never seen. I hope to make even the Gaunt of Trevelyan look like a rank amateur.
Can they give us a song?
Can they give us a song? A few notes are plucked on the lute. The assembled spies launch into a ballad. It's actually not bad. Your toes are tapping. You think this is good? You should see them throw a knife. Can cut a rope at 30 yards. This will learn them to fear me. That's not what it said. A word of caution, however. The plan is for spies to spread via existing trade networks. As a result, we need to ensure that the kingdom's economy is robust. And it is pretty robust. I don't know how robust is necessary. Fortunately, I see you have this well in hand. I sure do. Your goal to raise the kingdom overall trade and stability as high as you can. I've already done that. That's as high as I can. Okay. A new contraption or a...
You'll have your first chance at winning.
Nice. A new contraption... Oh, shut up, Ben. Or sacrilegious request.
We will bankrupt you.
A sacrilegious request. I mean...
We're close to winning, honestly.
You're close.
You're close to patricians are.
You might have
So we have to get the fight down to 2.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
You
You're...
have to do that, and we still have to go get the stability down
Mm-hmm.
2 points, and then do another scheme.
Uh-huh.
So,
Your Highness, I'm as devout as anyone, but it's beyond ridiculous that for 1 day of every week, all the shops shut and no work gets done. I know it's the Night Gold's holiday, but the day he rested after slaughtering the other guards like cattle. But must it interrupt trade? I'm leaving profit on the table. I agree entirely. Let's do it. Reasonable enough request. It most certainly is not. Ah! I apparently ran away. I assure you, High Inquisitor, I have nothing but the utmost devotion to the Ninth, but I need to think about my profits. Okay, so allow people to work on holy days, but only in the east, or allow people to work on holy days throughout the kingdom, or keep the weekly day of rest.
we keep the weekly day of rest. Or we can allow people to work on the whole
We
week.
absolutely don't keep the weekly day of rest, so we
All
do
right,
one of these
vote
other
A.
2 things.
We vote A.
Okay, either way is fine with me.
Or we can
What's
vote
the
B
effects
for,
of these?
for the funnies.
Yes.
So B gets you a bunch of money in your treasury? Is that how
Yep.
you're doing that?
Yep.
But
Alright,
down
fine, we'll vote
stability.
B. Yeah, I guess that gets us towards our goal, so I guess we can do that.
It does reduce stability, it's true. And faith, which, fuck them.
We don't care about the church.
Yeah, exactly.
What has the church ever done for us?
Alright. Yep, that's locked in. 100%.
All of them shall work, they shall never rest.
The amount of active
We'll
patricians.
just raise the prices of goods.
You're gonna burn, all of you.
Can we burn the priest?
But the only thing that burns is all that money in your pockets. With merchants allowed to operate on holy days, profits increase throughout the kingdom and the treasury swells. You love to see it. Church attendance drops like a stone, of course, but no one really notices, except the High Inquisitor, who plots her revenge. Soon Inquisitors tour the realm, spreading rumors that you're mad with power and intent on replacing churches to the Ninth with churches to yourself. Is that a bad idea? Not hearing a lot of support for it. Okay, that's fine. All right, so stability is now teetering.
Finally, we can move on.
Oh yeah.
I wonder. I hope it's like some kind of total of the between the two. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of. It'd be nice to have some transparency or what I'm trying to aim for. But oh well. A new contraption.
Trying to block the rebellion is whichever one's higher is.
No. No, for my goal, it's stability and trade.
Chance, it's 2 rolls.
Oh, okay.
based off each different stat. So stability will be one roll, which will
Oh.
be 40%,
Yikes.
and one will be trade, which will be a 90%.
So that seems real bad. Okay, Your Majesty, a count by the name of Odie wants to present you with a new invention. Please do. My time is precious, Odie. I really... I don't have forever to be presented with inventions, so if you... Quiet down out there. Okay, well, apparently we're entering a modern age. It's more humane.
Your Highness, we're entering a modern age, a more humane age. Yet botched executions are commonplace. Decapitations where the head doesn't come off, or hangings where it does. No more. Behold a merciful machine for removing heads quickly and painlessly. I call it the Odie the Cylon.
No. He swishes away a cloth to reveal a huge machine of iron and wood. It has a hole for someone to place their head, and a heavy blade dangling ominously above it. The sight sends a chill down your spine.
It's just a guillotine.
How efficient! Yes!
Precisely. Side. You'll send 12 heads over. Take all the execution of your job to a single neck.
Very nice. Efficiency is the most important thing.
With a little funding, Your Majesty, I can distribute the Odie Cyclone across the kingdom.
Well, I don't...
I have a lot of that.
I don't love the paying for it. Oh, the finger thing means the taxes. Okay, well, let's... can I make this not a vote and just kick you out?
Very well, Your Majesty. But if there's a rebellion and it takes 4 chops to sever your neck, don't come crying to me.
I mean, what are the chances of there being a rebellion?
Fairly high.
Yeah, Marsh is planning something, but it's probably not.
Okay, good. Alright, end season. Great season for everybody, I think.
Finally.
Sitting on a beach outside the Sun Beach Villa, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot the latest scheme.
Be back in a minute.
Okay.
Greetings, Lady Patrician. I'd like to introduce you to some of friends of mine.
Good afternoon, noble patricians. A pleasure as always.
Oh, the treasurer.
Hello, is this the place? Ugh, smells like fish.
Wow. I take it you found my colleague's reach me most persuasive then. Why, gee.
Indeed, Lady Patrician, Aura Frostline made some excellent points about the king's incompetence. The most impressive part was a big, giant bag of gold.
Unfortunately, the spy master and chancellor still remain beyond our grasp. But with these 2 in pocket, we can do great things. Just need to decide on our approach. Alright, what
Alright.
do we have? Lower treasury, raise others' defiance. I think
Jesus.
right now, treasury is, I think A is surprisingly going to be easier in this case. Which is, A sucks, but I think A is correct.
I'm just saying, I think they would save some money.
We
I
do
agree
have
with
the
her.
kingdom does have to pay a debt to the loan shark.
So it's kind of a freebie.
Yeah, indeed.
We just gotta get to the loan shark part.
We
Hey,
just
my
need to
cousin
keep the
currently
stability.
is, my cousin's currently bankrupting the capital already.
Way ahead of things.
By the phone, I get a lump of cheese at the market. Are you mad? You're hungry?
Quite.
See,
If the
Kermit,
king
wait a minute.
is to take a large enough financial hit, he'll be forced to look to their trusted treasurer for guidance.
Yeah, I don't already look to them at all. Yeah, that's fine. Don't you worry, I'll take it from there. For the final stage of the scheme, yeah, you gotta go to 1,000 or less.
That's not hard.
It's not. Okay, let's see. Monarch can mark
Hey,
their
look,
preferred.
you take back the use
Yeah, no thanks. +1
of
stability.
opportunity, which might be useful. enable.
If more than
as long
50%
as
of snow
you have
release, vote
4
for any one
puzzles.
opinion. Oh. Yeah,
You
let's
need
do that.
4.
Okay.
All right, you get your first chance at winning. You can do that last two if you want to try it. If you think
Yeah.
you get your stats up higher first.
Oof. Let's try a vanity project first. The chief architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. Statues can be torn down. Paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time you left a lasting mark on this kingdom? Yes, he is Sonic. I propose we carve your majesty's visage into the size of the mountain. It'll take thousands of hours, but it's ensure you'll always be remembered.
That's a great idea.
And I only need 2 chili dogs.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, whatever. So that does sound pleasing. Actually, distant. Yeah, that sounds pleasing. I'm so glad you think so, Your Majesty. It'll be the talk of the kingdom and beyond. You call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved to your likeness will surely get people talking. It'll take time and a lot of gold. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Anyway.
Vote A.
Can't afford it.
Well, I don't think there's a way for me to ban enough to stop you from... Oh, no, that drops wealth. Ah.
Yeah, you can just veto
What?
Yep. Veto A. There we go. All right.
All right, well we can just say no.
It's
We
really...
can just-
It's really...
Wait, we need to do. We can just do C then. That's fine.
It's really
C is the
win-win.
best
That's
option
fine.
then. So, we don't have money to begin. Patricians don't have money.
Yes, hashtag poverty line?
Yes. So,
Oh, look.
yeah, I mean, this seems like purple and red should be definitely doing D.
Hey, this would be a great time to rebel.
To be fair, I think Ryu should just fund it on his own. He's not.
Very true.
He should make us fund it.
Okay, trade increases. Yay for trade.
You guys.
When the rest of the votes are announced, the chief architect sighs in disappointment. Oh well, I guess I have to focus on my work elsewhere. He decides to train up his speed. He's learning to bend down and
Oh,
roll
no,
into a ball.
100% shits now.
Oh no.
Well,
what you guys did.
it's still just a 40% chance on the stability. So
Yeah, the second one.
okay, well let's go for it. I don't think the other one's going to do me much good. You're sifting through paperwork one morning when you look up to find the spy master standing before you. Between 2 fingertips, she clutches a tiny, it's so tiny. It's as small as a cherry stem. This is a message from one of the agents in the field, Your Majesty. I sent her to Lady Patrician Aura Frostline's villa, disguised as a troubadour with a fiddle at the ready.
I killed them.
Oh, wonderful news. Don't get too excited. This is only the first step. Let's see what she has to say. Want to hear the success of your fledgling spy? Succeeded! The spy master studies the scroll for a moment, and the smile creeps across her face. She holds over a candle flame and it vanishes in a puff of cinders. She's been welcomed to the Lady Patrician's Aura court with open arms and is already flattering her with fawning songs. Let's hope our other spies are just as successful. Over the next few weeks, you receive back word from more and more of your agents. Almost all of them have successfully wormed their way into your nobles' courts. Now we just hope they can retain their cover.
This is when we get XCOM.
No! A few more weeks pass. You wait anxiously for another message. When it arrives, however, your spy master reads it with a face like thunder. What is a face like thunder? You want the good news or the bad news? Just give me the bad news. The bad news, we had to dredge one of your spy's bodies out of the canal yesterday. But the good news is, Lady Patrician Frostline couldn't work out who sent her, so that's something at least. How could this happen? The problem is the kingdom is too unstable. Everyone's on edge. Whatever. Of course, they're right to be paranoid, but it's no good for us. Okay, alright. Oh my god, so they apparently all die horribly now.
Now you just have to focus on stability because you've already passed.
Oh, okay, that's cool, but yeah, no way I'm making 2 more seasons. Alright, so, invasion. Alright, Aaron.
Aaron 3.
My liege, we're being overrun.
This one's very easy.
Soldiers here remind you by hogs, particularly virulent breed of wild Trevelyanese hogs, to be precise.
Mm-hmm.
They terrorize our farmland and our forests. They even attack our farmers when they're feeling particularly brave. Council must do something.
Okay, so we can introduce a new species. That would cost treasury money, and that would make those terrible greenies very happy. Leave this be. It's just nature taking its course.
Why don't we can arm
Call
the
a great
farmers.
culling to deal with this, or arm the farmers with weapons.
Look, we'll arm the farmers. That seems fun. It's gambling.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys know what the options are. It's got a good chance, though.
No one, 101, 111. How would you do? How should we vote?
I trust
We
that.
need one more military, and this randomly gives us a chance to get it, so I figure why not?
Yeah, and if it fails, it just drops your military.
I think these farmers got this.
It says
They're
90%,
march-
right?
I believe in them.
We trust the XCOM odds.
Yeah. Arm the farmers with weapons. Yep. The Barons call on the reserves to donate any weapons they can. Stability is now stable. Hooray! The farmers are delighted. With their new weapons, they beat back the encroaching hogs with ease. Some even take to hunting the hogs for food. And the wild... Who would guess? Farming is now fruitful. I don't care about that anymore, but
Oh, no,
good.
no.
Pull military out of it, that's such work.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, it's just a military challenge, so we don't... Yeah, you never know what you're going to get out of those challenges. They just tell you what it's going to be.
Can you still refund this, or is it too late?
Alright. There's the status of everybody's...
Good. Why are all these picks and swords covered in blood? Hog
What
blood?
is,
Guys, what's going on in the south? Come on. Jesus.
what is this favoritism?
Alright, so... Rogue Golem, an Invitation, and the Stone Maiden.
We have to hook the rogue golem up with the stone maiden.
Yeah, okay.
To roll first, I guess.
Oh, shoot. Well, yeah, you're probably right.
Matchmaking.
Alright, Virgil.
Behold my liege.
Baron Virgil pulls aside a topolin to reveal a granite statue of Baron Pinguino Supreme. The statue is impeccably detailed. Its expression, a frozen grimace. Wow.
That sight is not.
A gift? For me?
No, your majesty. This is no statue. It sees the stone maiden is abroad.
I mean, that's a great band name. Well, I know she's abroad. No. Who's that?
She is a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom.
I see.
She must have been ambushed. Baron. On his latest hunting trip. Please, your highness, you must do something.
Well, I think it's too late. I can't unstone somebody.
I think we have the most steps.
Alright, hire a wizard to take care of this. Absolutely not. In fact, I'm going to immediately veto that.
Alright, military challenge then?
So send this thing to smash this thing to Ruddle, tell you when the march to hide, and consult a fairy tale for a solution. Alright. So we got an authority challenge, a chance, just a straight up chance, or military.
I think military.
Military and authority are equally challenged. But sounds like
What's the percentages? I can't quite see.
60% for the first two and then 55 for the last. Virgil's all in on that, but Odie didn't even bother to vote. Alright. Send an army. Marcher troops find the Stone Maiden waiting for them in a foggy swamp, her eyes blazing through the swirling mist. She beckons. A terrible battle ensues, with hundreds of soldiers turned to stone. At long last, Idla's hammer blows shattered the Stone Maiden into 1,000 tiny pieces. You did it! You did it, though, Aaron. Good job.
Never do what the king wants.
I didn't want anything. I didn't say anything. The barons see this victory as a sign of the Night's Gone favor, and so it is. Faith is now devout, stability is now civil, defiance is now loyal. Beautiful. That was well done. Now back back to the south. Like, let's see what the rogue golem is up to. You guys are having some real problems down there.
They really are.
Okay. A rogue golem has crossed into our territory over the Ashmedian border, Your Majesty. This could be an exciting opportunity. What's a golem? A machine in the shape of a man, usually sculpted from clay or stone. The Ashmedians use them to drudge work and warfare. What's so exciting about it? Please, my liege, it's a chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmead. Your Majesty, the barons would drown their own grandmothers to gain an advantage over Ashmead or over the counts and patricians. Golems are an offense to the Ninth God, and they're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. Nah, I think we're fine.
Golems are sick. What the heck?
Golems are sick. Oh, yo!
So use it as a source of labor, which is 50% chance.
Take it apart.
Add it to the Marcher army. Take it apart and figure out its secrets, which affects trade. We have a 100% chance to succeed on that, so that's cool. Or destroy it.
I think we vote C.
Okay, well, let's do it.
So regular vote.
It's just, yeah, nothing I did affected the
All
vote.
for unity, so get enough. So we need one person to vote A, and no one touch anything. There, one more person vote C.
No
Ben
one else
votes C.
votes C. No one votes C.
There,
No one else
perfect.
vote B.
No, it won't give the stability point because it needs to be more than 50%.
I don't care about that. I want our military to go out.
Yeah.
No.
Alright. The secrets of the golem have been a mystery for too long. I'll put out our best artisan to work on figuring it out. Faith drops. A few weeks later, Baron Pinguino Supreme II reports back with a gleeful smile. Trade y'all success. Nice.
Trust.
It's slow going, my liege, but we're getting somewhere. In a few months, I think we'll have cracked it. And?
We'll see what happens with that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
In months, you can
And
go.
an invitation. Virgil?
Your Majesty, it is an honor to invite you to the Lord's Hunt next year. The hunt is taking place in the late spring, so keep your schedule clear.
Wow. No.
That's how it is. You don't want to get mud on your crown, is that it?
How many times do I have to tell you I don't have a crown? Just look at my head. You're wearing a bigger hat than I am.
Oh, is that your hair?
Wow.
I don't even, is that an insult to say your hair looks like a crown? Anyway, end season. Oh, more of this nonsense. Okay. So what nonsense can you guys perpetrate upon me?
Only one person of the patricians can even pay for something, and we don't have enough to even buy it.
Yeah.
There's no point in me dumping all my money in there.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Like to fund throwing the king in the river again.
I'd be for it. You don't have to fund me, I'll just do it.
Can you carry this rock as well?
Oh, of course. Oh, a rock. Nice. I love a good rock.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting outbid. Aaron dropped his
D. Oh, okay. Nice. I like to see that.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think anything else is happening.
Yep.
No one has money.
Yep. Odie has lots of money. He's just hoarding it completely to himself.
Wait. Why would Odie want to fund authority if what I think, like, the fastest way of winning would probably be rebelling?
He likes me, man. You know? He thinks I'm a good king, and he's not wrong.
He's Lord of Defiance.
The counts are void.
Yeah. Plus, it only cost him $2, so why not, you know?
And we wish to keep authority high, for the kingdom must be strong.
Yeah. Time's up. Building's
They
funded.
were white shit.
They sure do. Okay. Oh god, no. Oh god.
You should probably start with your spy.
Yes, yes indeed.
You could just lose outright right now.
Alright, wait to see if my spies can maintain their cover. 80%.
That's not bad.
Yeah, this is real good. Here we go. Ba-bam!
Yeah.
Dave won.
I am the king of an actual kingdom. A few more weeks pass. You wait anxiously for news of your spy's progress. One day, your spy master appears at your desk, her face lit by a triumphant smirk. Good news. We done did it. Did you know Lord Patrician Ben has an irrational fear of lemons? Is that true, Ben?
I eat lemons for breakfast and thus I fear them.
You're mastering your
Those
spear.
when they get in my mouth. I'll have air hunt.
Now just imagining Kermit and he's just like screaming and lemons are pouring out of his mouth. That's a wonderful image you've given me, Ben. Thank you. We even have a few illicit romances between the nobles and our generically attractive bards. Generically attractive.
My genius knows about. Well, actually, ha ha ha.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, Your Majesty, let's it all out. A bout of insane laughter now and then is good for the soul. But we can't get complacent. We must see if our other spies are equally successful. Over the next few weeks, your spies send back more and more positive reports. Soon you've established a spy network throughout the entire kingdom. It's with a sense of smugness that you call your next council session. As the nobles file in, you realize you know their secrets, their weaknesses. Everything.
I would like to announce I've gotten over my fear of lemons.
Yay! Listen, Your Esteemed Highness, I was thinking that taxes could have been awfully high lately. Why don't we hold a vote on reducing them? No. I must have misheard you. I just called a vote. Let's go. Chop chop. Noble Patrician, can you come up here for a moment? I need a word in private. Noble Patrician, Ryo Cruz 2008 walks up to your throne, their face quizzical. Your spy master leans over and whispers something in their ear, and they look suddenly horrified. By the 9th, how did you know that? Only my mother knows about that. Sit down, Noble Patrician. If the king doesn't want to vote today, there will be no vote. Noble Patrician Ryo Cruz 2008 returns to their seat, trembling like a leaf. Ben?
This is an outrage. The vote must go ahead. That's the rules.
Hey, care for some lemonade?
Leave me alone. I will never use it.
The jokes in this game are great.
We didn't even get the sandwich one.
About time. When you leave the council hall, the nobles are quiet. They know a new era has begun, an era of cooperation. Or else. Your wife meets you back at your chambers. Your heir, Fromage II, is in her arms. Does this mean I can stop worrying? You'll be safe from now on? Everyone who ever crossed me will pay. We should start teaching little Fromage II to follow in our footsteps. Good idea. After this, I get the feeling they'll be wearing a crown one day. That night you sleep an untroubled sleep for the first time since you first sat on the throne. No matter their grievances, the nobles will never again dare to defy you. You simply need to mention offhandedly that you know what they did last winter, or that you know where they sleep at night.
Woo! Kill the child.
It needs to complete their scheme. Oh, you can go ahead, Virgil, yeah.
Yeah, no, fourth Baron.
Say what? Oh. In haste to complete their scheme, the barons mishandled their gunpowder and blew up their stations, literally. All that was found in Baron No 101, the fourth or whatever I got.
Well, the fourth now.
It was a pair of boots with feet and
Nice.
Odie.
Yeah, Bodhi.
Their plans in tatters. The counts retreated to their castles to root. Their olive branch was rejected. The secret of eternity, that's the name God prays. They will not be so confident again.
Dave, do you want to do patricians?
Patricians succeeded in turning the palace into a hotbed of bribery and corruption. But what's new about that? They failed to gain the throne and lost money in the process. A bad investment.
King Fromage ruled from the shadows, getting his way in the council with blackmail and threats. The nobles were terrified, but the peasants considered it a golden age. After 15 years of unquestioned rule, King Fromage died peacefully in bed, and the nobles let out a collective sigh of relief. For now.
Oh, it's a good thing nobody writes things down.
King Fromage the Absolutist. Nice.
So you
We
can click
never
it,
got
or
the
you can
printing
click-
press.
Or the sandwich. You can click nobles and kingdom at the top there to see like stats and everything.
Yeah.
So
Wealthiest noble.
it just says poor.
Not a surprise. Oh my god, Aaron didn't even get poorest noble.
No, Eric had money at the end.
That's a nightmare. And the kingdom, how do we do? We were about to go bankrupt, but apparently everybody just forgot about that.
Oh my god.
That's the wrong guy.
It's because you knew all the secrets.
Yep.
All right, so we can actually.
Fine.
Yeah,
we
this
can
sounds
only-
great.
So when we play next time, we can actually continue the dynasty.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps their money, their stats, I think the authority and stability get reset. And
Oh,
the
nice.
treasury, but everything else, I think it's a little higher. I think it starts at 6 instead of 5. But
Gotcha.
everybody else's stats and everything stays the same. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Thanks for playing, guys. That was lots of fun. We should definitely do this again sometime.
You go for now.
Definitely.
All right. Well,
Your family line falls into the abyss.
you're truly a monster, Kermit. All right. All right. Well, thanks to everybody who came by. Whether you participated or not, have a great night. And thanks, guys. Peace.